3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 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 3.
Good morning. Good morning.
All right, good morning, all the people who are watching online. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone online. Good morning to everyone online. We'll be starting in about 2 minutes. You in a double bonus session. It's gonna be a double.
Fill up the front rows.
Move to the front. Eric asked to move to the front if you can. Move to the front. You can go to the back later. Get a little closer. It's gonna be bad.
All right, good morning, all the people who are watching online.
Good morning, everyone online. Good morning to everyone online. We'll be starting in about 2 minutes. You in a double bonus session. It's gonna be a double.
It's always a delay reaction.
Move to the front, Eric.
Video? It's up loud, so just check to make sure we're there.
Get rid of that jargon.
You got the volume on back here. Good morning, everyone online. Thank you for being patient. We certainly appreciate it. We got the double bonus. We call it double bonus. You woke up this morning, you're here. That is the first step. That's the good news. You woke up this morning. The better news is you're here. And we saved the best for today. Oh, it's going to get hot. Would you rather cold or hot?
Hot.
Well, right now it's cold. Oh, that's right, because yesterday you guys were way over here.
Yeah, we're walking up.
There's a plug right here.
Come on in, fill up, come on in, fill on up. You're back, you made it.
Shade, 90 seconds, 90 seconds.
We are starting in 90 seconds. If you're online, welcome, 90 seconds. Go get yourself a cup of coffee, some water. Go walk the dog, do whatever you need to do. We're going to start in 90 seconds. Oh, I'm sorry, I just got the word from the big boss, 3 minutes. I'm just following directions. Wind me up like a little dog. 3 minutes, we're starting in 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Come on up. We don't bite, it's okay. The air will not go down, but we will make sure when it fills up, it will get hotter in here. It's going to be 79 degrees plus all these folks, plus some folks behind us. See, we got the overflow. It's just cold because we had the doors closed.
I didn't need one, but other people did.
Yeah, he said give him, we got 2.5 minutes.
Is there a place that you can come here?
Yes, there's places where you can.
Use your strip over there? No.
Yeah, I mean, as your battery go there, you can, there's, we can charge it up back there, charge it up over here. There's a charger here. When you need to charge it.
No, I don't, but I mean later.
Well, later there's some.
And we'll do it during break.
But I mean, you can use that one, but I think in a few minutes when they get in, they're going to plug some stuff in.
Plug some more stuff.
But there's one back there.
I don't see any extra.
Huh? No, there's one right here, but you can plug it in. If yours regular did, so plug it in. Because now in the beginning, they were walking, tripping over.
Take the front seats first. Please take the front seats.
Thank you for moving closer to the front. Thank you for moving closer to the front. Tick tock, tick tock.
All in the air.
How much time? 1 minute? Okay. Online, we are starting in 10 seconds. Is that right, Trevor? Is it beat correctly? I have the clock down. I have the clock on the floor down here.
And Shay, the furthest you can go is to the edge of that board.
So they can see me as long as I'm over here.
Right there.
Yeah, but keep it there because the battery was going weak. Okay. But you can pick it up and let me know where we are. I'm in there. See, I like it when
When I'm the timekeeper, I like to have the clock where the audience can see it. You know, then they start looking at the person like, okay, tick tock, tick tock. When you're in the back, they just ignore you. They be like, oh. You put it right here, everybody looks over and says, your time is winding down. That means don't ask no questions. So I'm starting my own clock. Well, it's a great day. You guys have made it this morning. I want you to give yourself a hand for just making it this morning. You are on time. You're on time. You showed up, and I promise to share some of the best ideas I know on how to make more sales with less effort. This is the bonus session. This means this is just extra, just because you are here. So what I'm going to encourage you to do is do a couple things this morning as you get started. One, I encourage you to, if you take notes today or you record notes, do a little differently than you did yesterday. So for those listening online, which I neglected a little bit yesterday, so my humblest apologies. I got a number of emails last night, because I responded to every email last night. For those that were emailing me, you know, I was responding. I was up last night very late. So I promise today to be give a little more deference to our audience out there. But I'm going to suggest that you take notes, and as you take notes, you read your notes for 15 minutes a day for the next 2 weeks. Now, normally you go to seminars, they don't tell you to do that, but I normally like to tell you to do that. Read your notes for 15 minutes a day for the next 2 weeks. And why do I make that recommendation? Well, maybe you're like me. Sometimes you write something down, you're listening to an audio for the second or third time, you're reading a book, you're watching a movie, and you get a different level of understanding. Or maybe like me, riding in the car this morning, I was listening to some words, it was on the music, and I started singing along with the words, right? And when did I ever decide to learn the words? You never did. And that's what's going to happen today. You're going to hear an idea, you're going to read it later, it's going to mean something a little different to you. So how many by show of hands think it's a good idea to read your notes for 15 minutes a day for the next 2 weeks? Great, so for the next 2 weeks, for 15 minutes a day, what are you going to do? You're going to read your notes, absolutely. And I'm going to suggest that you read your notes. If you get one idea, share it with me or share it with someone. Just email it to me. Sometimes someone sends me something like, whoa, that was just a golden nugget. So I'll record that as well and I'll share it with you. I really have 2 outcomes for our time this morning. My first outcome is just to provide value, to share just some of the best ideas that you can use immediately when you walk out of here to make more sales with less effort. And I know you're not going to use all these ideas, but one of the things I like to say over and over again, and you hear me always say it, is that one idea implemented is better than 1,000 ideas you know right now. So you're going to get a lot of ideas. You might be in a place of overwhelm. Whenever I'm in a place of overwhelm, I say, let me pick one thing. And let me do that to the best of my ability. And once you implement that, you go to the next idea, and the next idea. And that's my number 1 outcome, and answer the questions you have. And I'm going to do that for you. You're here. You made it. You showed up. All of you, and all of you watching and listening. And then my second outcome at the very end is just to extend a very special opportunity. If you want to work with our company over and beyond today, you can. And I got one special offer that's under $50. And I'm going to give you all the details, something we've never, ever done before, but we put together last night. So I'll give you all the details at the very, very end of our time today. Here's what I would like you to do just in your notes. Answer this question. What is the one selling skill that if you improve this one skill, you would see an immediate, instant increase in your sales results? And just go ahead and jot it down. Like if there was one selling skill. You say, you know what, Shay? We're going to the 4th quarter. And some of you that are in my partner program, you know, we've already planned the 4th quarter. So we're ready for it. And you're thinking right now, what's the one skill that if I improve in this one area, as it relates to sales, I would just see an increase in my results? And go ahead and jot it down. And whatever it is, lead generation, setting appointments, closing, it doesn't really matter. This is about you, not me. And then here's the next question for you. What is another selling skill? You say, you know what, if I improve in this one area, this is all about me. I don't spend any other money. I just do this. I'll see an immediate increase in your sales results. Go ahead and jot it down. I mean, you're here. This is why you're here. And then just for fun, and if you haven't done this exercise, and I'm really, really glad you're here today, and this could be a breakthrough for you. And here it is, the last time. What's one more selling skill? You say, Shay, if I improved in this one area, I would see an immediate increase in my sales results. And some of you wrote down 2, 3, 4 ideas. Who would like to share one idea? If you improved or anyone improves right now, they can see an immediate increase in their sales results. Anyone want to share one idea? Yes.
Follow-up.
Follow-up. Great idea. Okay. Anyone else have one idea that you've written down or anyone can do? Yes.
Show more.
Show more. So more presentations. Okay. Yes, sir.
Smiling.
Smiling. Okay. Smile more. Okay. Now, yes.
Do an intake for fact finding so you really know who you're dealing with and what fact finding in terms of expectations.
Sure.
So we can ask for a question. Now, if you hear some of these ideas, I'll get yours too. If you hear some of these ideas, I'm going to suggest you might want to jot these ideas down. Because the conversation we're going to have over the next 30 minutes is not a conversation around what you know, or what you heard, or what you've been taught. It's a conversation around what are you doing every moment, of every minute, of every day to increase your sales results. And it's not about the money, it's about what the money will do for you. And so I want you to be thinking through a different lens today. There are 3 ways that you learn. Jot this down. I don't know if I share this. There's 3 fundamental ways I believe you learn. First, you learn intellectually. So today's going to be a lot of bobbing heads. I get that. I get that too. Oh, I should be doing that as well. So intellectually, you get it. But today, I want you to be intellectually stimulated, not during the bonus session. You can do that later. The second way you learn, I believe, is you go out and you teach someone else. Or I should say, second way is it's called experiential learning. That means you go out and you do it. So first, you intellectually get it. Like most folks know, diet, exercise, and live a long life. But most folks don't do it, right? You got to go out, you got to do it. That's number 2. So once you do it, you learn differently. It's just a different experience called experiential learning. Then the third fundamental way you learn, this is the third way, and I'm going to encourage you all to do that, is that you teach it to someone else. So you take what you've learned, you teach it to someone else, and you see it through a different lens. So as I'm talking today, some of you, it's going to be like trainer material. You've got to take it and you got to teach someone else. So you've got to see it from a different lens. Others, he's going to be intellectually stimulated. I may see you a month from now. Hey, how's things going? I had a great time. I was talking to someone. I'm not going to point them out. And I said, hey, I'm doing something this morning. They said, what are you doing this morning, Shay? So I'm going to share my best ideas on how you can make, Eric, make sure it's plugged in, how you can make more sales with less effort. I said, do you want 2013 to be your best year ever? They looked like I was crazy. Like, yeah, Shay, I do. I said, great. Let me ask you a question. Yeah, what specifically are you doing? Huh? Like, what specifically are you going to do differently to make it different? They said, well, I haven't really put all that together. I said, I'm glad you're here today. Not only can you learn my session, but there's a number of sessions. So that's the 3 ways that you learn. Now, here's the question I have. You have 3 ideas written down. Here's the question. If I was to wave a magic wand and you was improved in all 3 of those areas, anyone, but all 3 of those areas, how much extra income do you believe that you could earn over the next 12 months over and beyond whatever you're earning today? And go ahead and write down a number. This is for you. This is not for me. This is a check-in session for you. This is not for me. But how much extra income could you make an extra $50,000, $100,000, $150,000? Put a number down. When you put a number down, you set the intention. You put this in your notes. So for those that are recording, you get what you focus on. You get what you focus on. And here's the question I have for you. Imagine for a moment that you was earning an extra, I'll just make the number up, $8,000 per month. For some of you, it's a lot higher than that. Some of you, it's a lot lower than that. But let's say you earn an extra $8,000 per month. Over and beyond whatever you're earning today. The money is going into your pocket month after month after month. You earn an extra $8,000 per month. Here's the question. What would be different for you? What would you do with the money? Go ahead and jot down in your notes. Like, what would you do with the money? Maybe you would build your cash reserves. Maybe you'd pay off credit card debt. Talking to someone yesterday, said, Shay, I can't do it all. I said, when you earn more money, you'll hire more people. You'll hire someone. I have not found one business owner yet that will not spend money on hiring the right people to do it. I'm not saying it hasn't happened, but in my 8 years, if they have the money, they'll hire whatever expert needs to do, whatever they need to do, as long as the funds is there. They'll do that. But it's not about me. I'll just be quiet for a moment. Just jot down, what would you do with the extra income? Maybe you invest it back in yourself. Maybe some of you need to take care of a loved one. Someone's depending on you. There's people counting on you right now. My sons are counting on me. They don't think that, but they are. They don't let you go to school for free, by the way. Like college, they don't do that. And here's what I want you to know right now. In the time we have today, I'm going to share like 10 of my best ideas that you can use in meeting. Whatever number you wrote down, I want you to know that it's possible that you can achieve that number, even if you don't believe it right now. Some of you have a mindset, you're like, shit, I'm putting down this number, but there's no way I can get there. Oh, I'm not sure if I can get there. You can get there. And the information I'm going to share today and those others, you can truly change your life. There are 2 things that you control every single day with 100% certainty. Go ahead and jot these 2 things down. You control your mindset and you control your actions. It has nothing to do with anyone else. You control your mindset and you control your actions. And sometimes sales comes down to just mindset and actions. I'm going to talk about some very specific things you can do. The things you can all do. Pick one idea in a minute and you can do that. And I want you to think, how hard are you willing to work for what you want to accomplish over the next 12 months? And all I'm going to ask you to do over the next 30 days is hit the ground running. To start peak performing right now. Peak performers, peak perform regardless of the situation. And all of you can do that right now. You have what it takes. You're here. If you weren't here, you wouldn't do that. There are 3 key systems that I teach. I just want to share these with you, and then I'll be talking about 10 areas, but there's 3 key systems. I teach a lead generation systems. That's you getting in front of people who have a problem. And on a scale of 1 to 10, go ahead and rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, baseline strategy on how you go about generating qualified leads every month. 1 meaning you do an okay job, depending on the mood you're in, how you're feeling. And 10 meaning you're the world's greatest person at doing it. Just put a number. It's not for me. This is for you. Sometimes we're in a time of reflection. It's only 3 places in life, right? Sometimes you're in a time of reflection. Sometimes you're in a time of planning. And sometimes you're in a time of massive action. We're just taking a moment just to reflect. That's what all sales superstars do. They do what? Self-analysis. Second system that we teach is appointment setting systems. Go ahead and rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, just about how you go about setting appointments, whether it's a phone appointment, a face-to-face appointment, an over-webinar appointment, whatever appointments mean to you. And why is this important? Well, once you find people have a problem, you got to get in front of them, at least share how you solve it. I don't teach people how to convince or persuade anyone to do anything. Fundamental principle I teach in sales is you find someone with a problem, and you share how you solve it. If you do that, the law of averages will be in your favor. I'm going to share a couple things. Then the third system that we teach, and if you've been in any of my seminars, you know I always share these systems, is lead conversion systems. That means you got to convert non-buyers over to buyers. Selling is still a pay-for-performance industry. You perform, you get paid. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. Today we'll focus, at least in one of my sessions, just on our closing mastery playbook. For some of you, you are getting in front of people. You're talking to them. They're just not signing a contract, or they're not moving forward with you. So we're going to share some ideas on just how to close, and think about what would it mean right now in your life if you was able just to close 1 more sale a week. Now, some of you have different industries where it could just be 1 a month, and it could change your life. So now I'm going to share a couple ideas. Tony Robbins says, jot this in your notes, success leaves clues. And what I like about that is if someone else has done it, you could do it as well. This means what I really, really love it. I like the idea that we don't have to reinvent the wheel. You probably heard, don't recreate the wheel, don't recreate the wheel, don't recreate the wheel. Yeah, what do most people do all the time? Recreate the wheel, absolutely. But that's not a bad thing to do as long as you're taking and not recreating it, but you're duplicating what other folks have done. So let me go ahead and share 10 ways to instantly double your sales. And that's a bold claim, but I'm setting the intention right now that one of you in here is going to have a breakthrough. All of you are not going to do it. Statistically speaking, every single one of you are not going to do it. But here's the good news. Jot this in your notes. You can. That's the good news. You can. And you can make a difference from wherever you are right now. And that's the great news. Let me go ahead and share 10 ideas. And as we work with clients, I'm sharing some of the insider secrets, not specifically all around sales, but they can change your life. And how many ideas you need to change your life? That's right. 1 good idea implemented is better than 1,000 ideas you know right now. So here we go. 10 ways to double your sales. Idea number 1 is use these economic times to motivate you. And I know right now, sales is changing, the industry is changing, there's a lot going on. And now more than ever is a time for us all to step up and really focus on improving our own skills, the skills that we do every single day. And I'm using these times we go into the 4th quarter as a way just to motivate me and to inspire me and say, you know what, imagine where your skill set's going to be 30 days from now, 90 days from now, because you stepped up. And there's going to come a time Well, the market's going to change and turn around. It's going to happen. Think about how far you're going to be ahead of your competition because you were there now. And that's just one idea that we all could use right now as a way just to motivate you. And I'll give you just one idea. I always say, don't believe us, listen to who? It's never about me. I don't even take credit for my clients. I got to go do the work. But here's one of my clients, Golden & Cohen, up in Gaithersburg, Maryland. They do about $23 million in revenue. Stephanie's been in business over 19 years. She just introduced me last week at the WBO conference with about 800 people when we were speaking. And one of the things that she said, and she's been with me for 3 years now, it's a one-on-one consultant. She writes me a check once a month. But one of the things she said is, Shay, you know what? Now more than ever, we got to stay focused. And as we teach these skills, it's one of the things and one of the reasons why she didn't lay off anyone over the last 2 years. And she employs over 14 people. And these are salary. I mean, these are people that get paid every week. This is real serious time. Number two. If she can do it, her team can do it. These are everyday folks. They're not superstars. They're people like you and I. Just everyday folks. They have a big heart. They got a great product. They got a great service. They want to help more people, but they need a way to get there. Number two is take things one day. Well, we did this last night. Oh, is that right? Am I reading that right? Oh, yeah. Take things one day at a time. Sometimes I said before I get into overwhelm, and I've got to focus on just today. So right now there's a lot of things going on in my life, just like a lot of things going on in your life, but I'm present with all of you right now. So you want to be in the present moment. Now, if you're in a place of overwhelm, one of my favorite strategies, a simple strategy, I'm sharing some fundamentals. This is a bonus session. But you execute the fundamentals. For some of you, it's like, poof, $5,000. Now's a good time to go back and do the 80-20 rule, right? The 80-20 rule. Sit down with a client just last week, and we were going over all the ideas they had. I said, oh, shit, we got all this stuff. I said, I don't care about all that. Let's just put down your 10 best ways you're going to make money. So I can do this, and I can do this, and I can do this, and I can do this. I said, okay, let's look at the top two. Like, what two of these can produce the money for you? It only came down to two. Circle those two, and we put focus in those areas. Try this down in your note. Focus on the present moment on one particular thing. I know we can multitask, but some of us, when we're really focused on one area, even if it's for a short period of time, the magic truly happens. And I'll tell you about one of our clients, Cleveland Dixon, right here in Springfield, Virginia, a local guy right here, and he purchased his pest control company. Didn't go to college when he came out of high school, worked for this gentleman for about 15 years, had the opportunity to buy the company 5 years ago. The market changed, contracts ran out. For those, some of you do contracts in here. The contract dries up, that's when everybody gets on there. You know, lights fire, I should say, at least they're behind. And so he had to do some things differently. And he had all these ideas. We worked with him, and he's doing fabulous in 2012, and just purchased another truck. And he's hired some folks to work for him. And one of the reasons is, if you see him at any of my seminars, some of you get my emails, you see his picture in there, he'll say this, I'm focused on the present moment. Just one of the ideas. I always say, don't believe us, listen to who? Our clients. It's not about me. Number three is focus on opportunity, not fear, worry, or panic. So I was chatting with someone the other day, and they said, Shay, it's hard to generate leads. And I said, well, that's got to be impossible. It's never a lead problem. It's always an idea problem. Put that down in your notes. It's never a lead problem. It's always an idea problem. I said, here's a great mindset to have. And I've shared this with some of you, and maybe today it might just sink in. Some of you are hearing it for the first time. But I said, there's 3 mindsets I would have around generating leads. If I had no money, 3 things. One is that there are too many leads. Jot that down in your notes. I can't help everybody. That's a good mindset. For the size company you are right now, you can't help it. That's what I tell myself. You can't. It's impossible. So you can't tell me you can't find anybody. That's just impossible. Number 2, leads represent hope. Jot that down in your notes. Leads represent hope. No leads, no what? No hope. That's right. That's just the mindset. Look, you got to focus on the opportunity. Your mind's going to operate on 2 quadrants, right? Either opportunity or lack. And the third idea, this is just around mindset. This is just around mindset, because some of you have to go out here tomorrow and you got to find people who have a problem so you can present your product to them. The third one is this. The list of people who don't know you, you jot it down in your notes, the list of people who don't know you is significantly longer than the list of people who do know you. And that's a good feeling. I mean, so sometimes people say, Shay, these folks over here, I'm trying to get them to take action. I'm trying to work with them. I said, well, it's okay to keep them there, but what about the rest of the world? They said, well, who should I tell? I don't want to get too many customers. I said, I haven't run across anyone yet that has too many. When someone says that, I'm just like, okay, this is a waste of my time. They said, I'm afraid to get too many customers too fast. I said, how many do you have now? Well, I don't really have any. I don't have any money. I said, what? what is going on? And so I said, hey, forget those people, throw them in the trash. I mean, did you know, we have a job as sales professionals. Our job is to take a sale to a natural conclusion of a yes or a no. So I'm being funny. So you still work with that. You know, there's a hunter and there's a farmer, right? The farmer can sit around and play with the land, and well, hopefully the land will work. But if it doesn't, they got to go be a hunter. They got to go find something. So focus on opportunities. Number 4.
Question. Sure. Is never a lead problem with what?
Always in what? Idea problem. Oh, you guys are good students. You guys, that's why you're here. Only winners are here. Why don't you give yourself a hand one more time? You showed up. Some of you here before I got here. I was here 7:05. You were not here before me. Number four. They said I'm the bonus session, so I got to be on time. Number 4 is optimize your business. Now, optimization is one of those fundamental success principles where you take what you're doing now and you do it better. So in our business, for those that follow us, whether it's on our videos or our webinars, or the next 90 days, you won't see really anything new. What you'll see is us taking what we're doing now and doing it better. And today, in this program, I share a program with you that we were able just to optimize immediately and do something really special for today. And why is that? So think about your business. What's one thing you can do in one area? You say, you know what, I can do this better. Just this one thing right here to get a higher result than what I'm doing right now. Don't believe us, listen to who? Our clients. Twyla's local. And one of the things that we shared with her when she first started a consulting business, and times got kind of hard, she had to go get a job, she thought. There's nothing wrong with getting a job. I mean, unemployment's dropped, but it's still high, 7.8%, but it's come down. That's not what she wanted to do. And so we talked about some things she can optimize in her business. One of the areas was just setting more appointments, which I'll be talking about in my closing mastery playbook today, setting more qualified appointments. She still has her business today. Number 5 is expand your comfort zone. Expand your comfort zone. If there's ever a time for you to expand your comfort zone, now is that time. And I'm going to suggest there's some things that are a little bit outside your comfort zone, but it's within your grasp. Just a little bit outside your comfort zone, but it's within your grasp. And there's some things maybe you do on your list over the next yesterday and today that if you do them, they'll make a huge difference. One area is outside our comfort zone was doing videos. It just, in the beginning, it just was. We got started last year primarily because Keller Williams. And some people think I make these stories up. Keller Williams, Bad Mama Jam, you're a part of Keller Williams group. Right here in the area, still with 200 and some reps, right? And Emmerich Peace and them, they asked me last year to do some videos. They said, Shay, do these 1-minute videos. I don't know about that. Start doing the videos. Today we got over 400 some videos. It was outside our comfort zone. Just got an offer just this week to do videos. Same what I'm doing, like same script, the same script. All they want is their name in the front and me to say something about them at the back. I said, maybe I can just edit and do that. Maybe I can just edit and do that. But it was outside my comfort zone. Maybe some of you, video is outside your comfort zone. Maybe doing email marketing is outside of your comfort zone. I don't know what it may be. I'm going to suggest today you step up and you take advantage and expand your comfort zone. And you'll be surprised where you're going to be in 2013. Don't let me see you here next year at the same time and say, you know what? I'm exactly where I was last year. I talked to somebody, I said, you're exactly where you were last year. I don't get that. Okay. Number six, I know life does show up, so these are very hard times for all of us. Life does show up. But there's some things that you can do that's up to you. I mean, you don't have to spend money on things you can do. If you ain't do it, it's just up to us. Number 6, track your results daily. Jot this in your notes. It's a fundamental principle, but it's one of my favorite. Here it is. What gets measured gets managed. What gets measured gets managed. So anyone's in my program, one of the things that I say at the beginning of October in our Silver Partner programs, I said your results in the month of October will be in direct proportion to the number of appointments you set. So I said this month, everyone set a goal, you're going to have more appointments, face-to-face, over the phone. Because at the end of October, your results will be there. And some of you that work with me, and I said, well, last month, how many appointments did you run? Right? And if you didn't track it, don't worry about it. We all got a clean slate. I mean, you all get a clean slate tomorrow morning. That's the good news. But one of the things I love that Jim Rohn used to say all the time, that used to make me laugh all the time, and I've used it with my clients, he says, he used to come up and put a box up. He would say, all I need to know is the number of appointments you're going to run, and a story don't fit in the box. So once I see the number, I know exactly where you are right now. And that's the reason I say track your results. I haven't found anywhere in sales, at least some of the fundamental areas, that when you track your results, you don't do a better job. And every one of you out here, if you're more conscious, more top of mind to you, you're going to achieve greater results. Number 8,
7.
Oh, okay, you got it. I promise. How many did I promise? What's my time? 31 minutes? Okay. I promise 10. I'm going to get through these right now. Number 7, plan your day on paper before it starts. Now, there's one thing to have a to-do list, and every one of us have a to-do list. I do use Evernote. I use the apps because they work. But above my to-do list, I have the outcomes. And you want to be outcome focused. So what are the outcomes that you have to get done? It's one thing to be to-do list. I mean, I got to call people back. I got to send an email. That's the easy stuff. I mean, that's like the easy of the easy of the easy of the easy stuff. Outcome focus means in my business, you need to make 50 calls a day to be successful. I don't always make 50 calls a day, but I darn sure at least make 20. So I'm like, look, I'm going to get 10 calls. No matter what, I'm getting my 10 calls because in my business, maybe not yours, making phone calls is the fastest, easiest way to grow the business. And that's what they tell me to do. So they tell me to do that. I'm going to do that. Think about how you plan your day on paper. There was a time I used to put on Facebook the time that I would plan my day on paper, and sometimes it'd be like 3 in the afternoon. They'd be like, Shay, why are you just planning your day? Sometimes for me, I get started to do more between like 4 and 6. And some people did all day because all of a sudden I get what? More laser focus. Number 8. Who touched my computer? Okay, number 8, complete your scripts. Come down home, sir. Complete your scripts. Complete your scripts. So think about what sales scripts you need right now, the ones you need to get done. The ones that you need to get done, and it was very, very important for you. And today we'll be teaching you how to complete your sales scripts. Now, there are 2 folks that are down there from New Jersey. They're not in here today. They didn't know I was going to tell their story. They said, Shay, we got to take a picture. I said, okay, if I'm there tomorrow, I will tell you a story. But Della and Dee are down from New Jersey, mother-daughter team that are here. They're with NAREF, and I just met them last month. They took a step. They're one of my sales scripting programs, and we worked on their script for a radio program. And when you see them today, ask them the outcome that they received from the radio program of 2 things they wanted to accomplish. And think about it. There's 2 options, right? We can wing it, we can shoot from the hip, we can shoot from the lip, or we can try to be as persuasive as we can. In your notes, jot down, just based on what you know about sales scripts, just anything, based on the top scripts you need right now, just start making a laundry list of what do you need today. If you need a phone appointment script, write that down. If you need an introduction script, write that down right now. If you need a referral script, write that down right now. If you need a closing script, I'll be teaching that today, write that down right this moment. Maybe you need a script to follow up. Because you're meeting people at these events and other areas, and some of you are going to call folks, you're going to follow up. And some of you are going to wing it, and some of you are going to have a script to do that. Whatever you need right now. And here's what I'd like you to put, just in your notes, put in your notes, what is the financial value if you had those scripts done? How much extra income do you believe you can make over and beyond what you have right now? If you had an appointment setting script, or a script to take people from online to offline. Someone just sold me. I shared the same idea. They met me on Facebook. They inboxed me. Great script, by the way. We ended up meeting. We ended up talking. I purchased from them, and now I have access to their network. Not because I purchased from them, because I used my script and said, hey, what if I did this? I said, wow, we got to have online scripts. And I didn't think about that. So we're working on that right now. But it's not about me, it's what? It's about you. It's about you. What do you need right now? What's the financial value for us? I believe a good online script for us could be a $100,000 revenue stream. Just getting better at how we're communicating with folks right now. But don't believe us, listen to who? Our clients. Deborah Stallings, she's right here in Columbia, Maryland. Bad manager. Remember those, Deborah? Does about $2.1 million in revenue, been in business for over 10 years. We helped her work on her sales scripts when the industry changed, made a huge difference for her. She employs people. Monty might be here today. If you see Monty, he's with HR Anew. I'm going to tell him I told their story. Of course, she writes us a check as well. She's one of our clients. But I did tell her story. Shay, tell my story. Number 9, focus on top income producing activities. Up here it says revenue producing activities, but those who know, I like to teach it as TIPA, T-I-P-A, top income producing activities. What are the activities that produce the money in my industry, for my business? For most of you, there's only really 2 activities. For most of you. One, it might be prospecting. So you're finding people with a problem. That's an activity. That's a revenue producing activity. Not being on Facebook, not doing other things during the day. I like prime time, right? For those who know, we like to block scheduled time that we do things, especially for prospecting and presenting. And number 2 is presenting. That means you're talking to someone. either communicating them through social media, face-to-face, or over the phone. Those are 2 top income producing activities. What are the activities that produce the money for you? Where is the money? And for most of you ask, you might say in the follow-up. You might say it's in generating more referrals. I don't know. But just for fun, if I was to ask the question today, what are the activities that produce the money in your industry? What would you say? Who would like to share with us some activities that people can do, anyone can do, to help them make more sales or produce greater revenue in their business? Anyone have any ideas? Yes?
Well, like you said, presenting, I mean, just promoting what we're saying.
Okay. Okay, yes.
Identifying ideal clients.
Okay, find ideal clients, yeah. And I submit to you that most people, according to Brian Tracy and other studies, they spend probably less than 10% of their time during the day truly prospecting. I mean, truly focused on it. Over at Keller Williams, we have what? Scheduled block times. Where we got it from? You block time on your calendar. I like to do the mornings. Why I like to prospect in the mornings? So I can have appointments in the afternoon. That's one of the reasons I like to do that. So top income producing activities. Number 10, drum roll. For those who are online, we at number 10. I'm learning. See, before this was a skill set I didn't have, talking to the camera and making sure that I'm connecting. But I did get over 5 emails last night. I'm doing a much better job today. Number 10. Oh, okay. Let me tell one more. Don't believe us, listen to who? Our clients. Top income producing activities. Jackie is in Texas. You can all Google her company. Great Ideas Company. We work with her on her scripts. Then when she first met me, it was on a conference call. I've never met her in person. Met me through a webinar, took a step, signed up, put a credit card down. She was in our program, then took the next step. We worked on completing scripts. You can get her book and program in front of different organizations. There was one client, I'm not going to mention the client's name, you know who it is. She closed the deal. There was over $13,000 in revenue. Contributed to her and her staff following the sales logic argument in a script. So does it work? Absolutely. With or without me. I'm going to tell you now. This comes from my mentor, Dr. Donald J. Moyne. Jot this down in your notes. This is just a sneak preview of what we're going to talk about in the afternoon. The afternoon is about closing. But today, here it is. Your words can make you rich. Just jot it down in your notes. Your words can make you rich. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what product you're selling. Doesn't matter if you're experienced. Doesn't matter if you're green. Doesn't matter what you know. In sales, it doesn't even matter what you know. Sales is the only part of any company where I know the numbers are put up on a board. Everyone knows what everyone is. Until there are some results. Okay, number 10. Play at a level 7+ every single day. Now, and most of you, maybe some of you have done the level 10 exercise with me, some of you haven't. So I'm going to do a quick exercise. One of my favorite to do in some of my seminars. Then I'll talk about play at a level 7 or higher. So here's how the exercise works. Just to get us going, I'm going to say good morning, and you say good morning back at a level 6 in terms of energy and effort. So we'll just get started this morning. So good morning, everyone. Good morning. We'll try it again. So this time we'll do a level 8. A little more energy, a little more enthusiasm. You even have my permission to smile. So let's give it a shot. So good morning, everyone. Good morning. Okay, that was good. That was good. Good morning to you too. I'm getting better. I'm optimized. It's called optimization. That means you get some feedback. You do a little bit better. 300 people, I gotta do a little better over here. Okay, we're gonna do it one last time, except this time we're gonna do a level 10. Now I want you to give everything, you guys, if your sales truly depend on it. Some of my seminars, some of you guys have been there, I've said good morning, they've been like, good morning, Shay! You have to jump out your shears and you have to do all that stuff. You're not gonna be done. Just put a little more energy and effort as if your sales depend on it. Does everyone understand the instructions? At least say yes. Yes! Let's do that. So, good morning, everyone! Good morning! Why don't you turn to the person sitting right next to you, everyone's give them a high five and say, thanks for coming out today. And why don't you turn to the other person and say, we're going to have a great day today. That's right, the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. So the very first time we did was at level 6. The second time we did was a level what? 8. That's right. The last time. The first time was a level 6. The last time was a level 10. That's right. The first time was level 6. The last time was level 10. My question to you is this, the most powerful question I've asked the entire time I'm here, and here it is. Over the last 30 days, as you've been going about your business, what level have you been playing at? Just a question for yourself. What level are you playing at in time management? What level are you playing at in goal setting? Heck, what level are you playing at just in your selling skills, which is how you grow the business? I'm biased because I'm a sales trainer, but I don't know of another way to grow the business, but to bring in more revenue for the company unless you lay off. I just don't know. I really don't know how else to do it. And here's the question I have for you. It's my belief that you get out of life exactly what you put into it. And all rewards go to those that play full out. And who determines what level we play as human beings? Who makes that determination? We do. That's right, we do. So if you want to produce the best results you've ever produced, you must make yourself do two things. Go ahead and jot these two things down. You know, you've come this far, you worked this hard, you're just getting started. Number one is take some new action. Make a decision that today is your day. You're going to draw a line in the sand, and you are a person of action. Even if you don't believe you're a person of action, say, Shay Brown's going to hold the belief for me. And number two, expand your comfort zone. If there's ever a time for you to expand your comfort zone, now is the time for you to start doing that. And once you expand your comfort zone, you're going to see a whole difference. So one of the reasons I always say play at a level 7 plus or higher, because I don't believe you can play a level 10 every day for 30 days. I mean, maybe some of you can. I mean, I run marathons, right? I run 4 marathons. You can't sprint a marathon. There are some folks that can do that, but the average folks like Shay Brown, that's not what we do, not for 26.2 miles. But we can give our best. So what I like to do every single day is play at a level 7 or higher. So on my off days, I want to get to at least a level 7. This is in terms of energy, in terms of effort, in terms of being consistent. And on my better days, I'm a lot higher than that. So one of the things you can do every single day is play at a level 7 or higher. What I do right now, let me just spend a couple of minutes and just share a little bit of how my company works. I'll send an invitation. For any of you, if you want to work with me over and beyond the day, you can. I'm going to share a very special offer on how you can do that. Take out the piece of paper that we passed out to you. Just take that out. You don't have to worry about that. But I'm going to share with you our ultimate closing system. And I'm going to walk you step by step one of the gifts that you can have today before you leave. As I mentioned, it's under $50, by the way. But I'm going to give you all the details on some of the components because it's our most popular download that we have right now. It comes with a couple main components. The first component it comes with is our e-course strategy, our top 10 closing strategies of the e-course. One of the ways you can do is you can have the information immediately on your computer. We'll work with you to share our top 10 closing strategies. The second it comes with is our Closing Mastery webinar series. Now, the good news is this is a series that you would have forever for the rest of your life. One of the ways it will stay with you. And what I did is, when I got started, I always wished there was one place I could go and have less than 60 minutes of pure content. Not a lot of rah-rah, not a lot of hype, no hoopla. Just some content and ideas that I could use, at least prior to me going into presentations. We're going to release that to you. It's a $299 value. It also comes with our Mastering the Closing Training video. So we did a series of videos, just some techniques, they're short techniques, less than 7 minutes each, that you can use immediately when you're out on a presentation to make more sales and to close the deal. So this is focused, laser focused just on closing. Then also our Closing Mastery playbook. So we wrote the playbook on how to actually close deals. And this whole package online, if you looked at the whole package online, let me tell you the total value. Then let me give you our 100% money back guarantee. We're going to do something special today. We have a 100% money back. For anyone that wants to test drive the Closing Mastery series, we're going to let you test drive it for 30 days. And if you don't feel the program will benefit you today or in the future, we will refund your money 100%, no questions asked. So you have nothing to lose and everything to possibly gain with this special offer. But here's what the special offer is to you today for the entire Closing Mastery series. You ready? Drum roll. Oh, you gotta wake up yet. Okay, drum roll. Here it is. The total value of this program, and for those that are online, you can see it at ultimateclosingsystem.com, is $47. Let me tell you what you get for $47. You get the webinar series, you get the 2-part e-course on closing, you get the time management e-course on closing, you also get the goal setting. We wrote the book, How to Consistently Achieve Your Goals, goal setting course, and on top of all of that, you get the videos and the audio series. Now here's something to do something special, just for everyone in here today, as part of the Broke Booster Bootcamp. As you guys know, I'm famous for what? Irresistible offers, right? Just one thing I'm very famous for. I'm famous for irresistible offers. I'm going to do something special. If anyone takes action today, before we close, I got 16 minutes, but we're going to close early. So I'm going to give you something you got to do like right away. Here's what I'm going to do for you. Number one, jot this down in your notes. Just put this on the back of the form. 3 things I'm going to do. I've never done this before, and people know me, I may never do this again. Number one, for anyone who takes advantage of the action, over the next 30 days, I'm going to personally work with you to complete your closing mastery script or your closing script. So maybe you don't have a closing script done. You've never written one, it's never been completed. That's my gift to you. Now, I'm not going to write it, I'm going to work with you. You've got to write it, and I'm going to edit it and send it back. But don't say, hey, I thought you were going to do all the work. But I will work with you. That's one gift. The second gift that I'm going to do that I've never done before is I'm also going to release the work with you on what we call our tracker series. For some of you that have been in my mastermind program, a tracker is when you track your results on a daily basis. So I have a simple Excel sheet that I share with my one-on-one clients in the mastermind program. And down the left-hand column is just 1 through 31, just for the days. It's an Excel. You don't have to go buy anything. It's free. I always say if it's free, it's what? For me. That's what I always like to say, right? And then across the top, sometimes I have the key categories that you need to do for that month. Now, in my case, it may say plan your day on paper. So every day I plan my day on paper. I give myself a 1. Never a 0, just the 1. At the bottom, it has a total. Number of phone calls, number of appointments set is one of the goals, and appointments run. Appointment setting is one goal, it's one skill set. Appointment running, that means they showed up. You presented is another skill set. And then one of my clients, David McMillan, I showed this picture yesterday. He's in this program, not that price, but he's in the program with me. And one of the things we did is we tracked, on his track, he put the number of times he asked for referrals and the number of times referrals was given. And what we found, we started working together earlier this year, one-on-one like this, we found, like, you know what? He was asking for referrals less than 5 times a month. Truly, like, systematically walking them through it. Not just asking, like, oh, by the way, you know anybody who can use my services. That doesn't count. And then creating a breakthrough. So I'm going to work with you with your tracker. And how does the tracker work? We'll get it set up. Every day you can email your tracker to me. It's not required. You don't have to do this. There's other people in the room and online. You don't have to do this. Why you email it to me? I'll review it. Just share my comments. And I'll send you my tracker as well. So we'll work together over the next 30 days and make the next 30 days your best 30 days ever. Bonus number 3 is 4 bonuses. So bonus number 1 is what? Y'all wrote that one down. Gee whiz. Bonus number 2 is the tracker. I bet you got that one. I would get it too for that price point. The tracker. Number 3. Now I've never done this, but I'm expanding my comfort zones. And I'm going to set up on Facebook. We're going to have the BBB closers. So anyone who signs up today, you got to put your name, phone number, email down, and credit card, and you're going to pass it in before we end today. I say today, like my session. I'm going to set up a Facebook private page. And this is for, if you're in the room and you're online, you get this for the $47. If not, online you go to Ultimate Closing System. I've never done this. So I'm going to set up a private page today. That means you can all connect with me, I can connect with you. Not only will I share my tracker, I'm going to post the notes, this whole presentation up there today. You'll have it. And it's a way for us to stay connected and work as we work on the next 30 days. And there's no fees after that. After that, you can go do what you want to do. But my goal is this is the Do Something boot camp. So the next 30 days, I'm going to work with you. And you got to have some skin in the game. You don't want anybody to do anything for free. You got to have some skin in the game. You got to have $47 in the game. And then number 4. So bonus number 1 is what? Right, that's right, the script. What's bonus number 2? The tracker, that's right. What's bonus number 3? Woo! Okay, bonus number 4, I'm famous for irresistible offers. Bonus number 4, for anyone who's in the program, not only can you do that, but you have direct contact to me every day. I'm going to give you my personal cell number. And I'm going to give it to you right now. Now, you got to sign up. Don't text me if you didn't write me a check or pay it. Don't do that. But I'm going to text you, and you can text me on a daily basis if you want. We can stay in contact. This is for 30 days, because I want you to make this the best 30 days ever. Here's my personal cell number, 202. I'm giving it to you now. And if you do sign up, then you can text me and say, Shay, I'm in the program and do some special things for you. 202-270-1662. That's my cell. It's not a Google number, a Ford number. That is my cell number. And what I'm going to do over the next 30 days, I'm going to be committed to working with you to make sure, 1, I get things done. And you're going to hold me accountable. I'm going to share my personal goals. Anyone that's worked with me, Sharon's worked with me, she knows I do my goals. I'm going to share some of my personal goals. You're going to work with me. I'm going to work with you. And as a team, we're going to come back. And 30 days from now, we're going to have some incredible stories. And think about the stories that you can write for yourself. Because the future, by definition, doesn't exist. The future is imaginary. We're always in the present moment. We're having 3 places in life: the past, the present, or the future. Since the future doesn't exist, there's a moment, there's a moment, there's a moment. It just went by. So I'm setting the intention right now that the next 30 days will be the best 30 days ever. We're going to create a breakthrough, and together. Now, how are you going to get all of this and something else? A new tool I never released. We're going to have one site for the first time ever that you can go to. Your email will be your username. You will sign your own password. And you have access to all of this 24 hours a day and all the other details and videos. It is mobile ready. That means it's on your phone. It is tablet ready. It's on with you, and it's on the computer. That is our gift to you. Are there any questions about the bonuses in the download of the special offer? Any questions?
When does the 30 days begin? Is that good?
No, once you fill your form out, for all of us, it is starting tomorrow. Because the universe is where people take action differently than those that don't. Now, I don't know how many sales you can recoup $47. Hopefully it's one sale that pays for it. But yes, it starts tomorrow. I'm having a conference call tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Now, once you're a part of this special program, on Sunday, but the good news is you don't have to be there. It's recorded. And you have access to me, right? I mean, but it will come right to you, and you have access to it. I will be there on Sunday at 9 o'clock. We're going to kick off. Monday, people will get started. We're getting started Sunday night. Okay. Here's what you need to do. We got 10 minutes, and I'm going to end 5 minutes early. We're going to end 5 minutes early, so here's what I need you to do. If you're interested in taking the program, just fill out the form, put your name, phone number, and email down. And if you have questions, just fill out the form, pass it through, or Eric's going to collect it. And if you have any questions, just see me, and we'll get everything taken care of. Again, it's a 100% money back guarantee. You have nothing to lose and everything to possibly gain. Are there any questions about anything in general? For those that are filling the form out or curious, fill the form out. If you're online, you must go to...
One question.
Oh, you have a question? Okay.
Yeah, I have a question.
UltimateClosingSystem.com. Now, you won't see all these bonuses there. They will not be there. But for those who take advantage of it, in the next 2 hours, you will get the bonus. Yes?
How many face-to-face coaching sessions do we have?
Did I say face-to-face? No. Did I say face-to-face? But if you have a credit card, I do have face-to-face sessions available. No, I'm joking. What I committed to is I will do one session with you. I will do that one-on-one over the phone or face-to-face. I will do one-on-one session. Otherwise, you're going to be emailing me or I'll call you. You're going to text me. Hey, you want to sit down with me? God darn. It probably cost you more gas to get here. Gee whiz. Okay, there's always one. Are there any other questions before they say I'm being rude? Online is UltimateClosingSystem.com without all the bonuses. Are there any questions?
What's the conference number?
Once you fill your form out, we take care of your credit card. We're going to release the conference number, the username, the password, and all the details. Okay, I'll give you 2 minutes to fill it out, then I'm going to turn it back to Eric. We got 8. We're going to finish in 3 minutes. So, Trevor, when this clock says, I'm 8 minutes early. When this clock says 5 o'clock, I'm going to turn it over to you. So if you have any questions, fill it out. Yes. You need a form? Get this young lady a form. Get her a form. Name, phone number, email. We take Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, promissory notes, IOUs. Trevor's credit line is available too. $47. We take cash too. We only negotiate with cash. If you have cash, we'll take 2 20s. You know. This is not a comedy routine. This is a very serious business booster boot camp. Are y'all getting some information though? Yes and yes. Yes, you got a question?
What time did you say? What time? 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock in the morning?
No, 9 p.m. tomorrow is the first one. Now we got 30 days to work together. I'll tell you what I'm going to be. You don't have to be there because what? It's recorded. It's sent directly to the membership site. It's going to be on your computer. But I will be live tomorrow. But you have my cell number. Don't text me if you're going to send me a card. I mean, don't text me. No, I'm just joking with you. Don't be silly. You don't have to. How you doing, Abraham? Abraham is in the house. We have the Billionaire Mastermind Group. They are online. Let me give a double shout out to them and a double shout out to Abraham. Let's give Abraham a hand. Let's give Abraham a hand. You are in your word. You are taken care of. Okay. Are there any last questions? If you have your form, Eric, get the form. If you have any forms, she'll get the form for me. Then Trevor, I'm going to turn it over to Eric. Oh, we got 1 minute. We got 60 seconds. Let me give you one idea in 60 seconds. Some final thoughts. Here are my final thoughts. My final thoughts are this. In all seriousness, take one idea from here and implement it. Make a decision that the next 30 days will be your best 30 days ever. that you're going to play at a level 7+ or higher. You're going to give the effort. And if I see you 30 days from now, so I always say about my business when I first got started, they said, Shay, how do you know you're not going to fail? I said, I don't. But one thing I do know, it won't be because of lack of effort. It will not be because of lack of effort. And I was talking to a client, I'm not going to mention your name, and they had a tough month of September. And I said, ask the question. I asked some of the same questions, Sharon. I said, did you put forth the effort that you needed to hit your goals? He said, honestly, Shay, no, I didn't. I said, okay, well, it's not a good thing, it's not a bad thing, it just is what it is. So I'm going to encourage you all to go take massive action. Okay, at this time, for those that turn in the form, you didn't turn in your form, or you got here late, don't see me. No, I'm joking, I will see you here, I will be here, but for those who turn in, they're going to be part of the Facebook Quiet group that we're going to be launching. I'm going to set it up while I'm sitting over here today. You all get your little special emails. I put a special gift in there you don't even know about. At this time, we're going to turn it over to Eric. As soon as he collects the forms, he's going to introduce the next person coming up. Have you had a good time? Yes or yes? Yes. Was it worth it being there for the bonus? Yes or yes? Yes. And are you going to go out there and make the next 30 days your best 30 days? Yes or? Yes. That's right. So make it a great day, everyone, and we'll make good things happen. We connect again next time. Thanks for spending this moment with me. I certainly appreciate it.
Turn it back over to Eric.
All right. Give it up for Shay. Shay do an awesome job.
5 minutes back to the house.
Oh, man.
So I'm starting your clock now.
Awesome. Appreciate that. How's everyone doing this morning? Didn't Shay do an awesome job? Yeah. Oh, give him a little love. What will be the one thing this morning that you took away from Shade Street? I want to see how good the class is this morning. I want to see if you guys are up, got your coffee, you're attentive. What would be one thing that someone would like to share that says, me being here this morning, one thing Shay helped me with would be what? Make the next 30 days the best 30 days ever. Yes. Awesome. Would everybody agree with that? Yes. All right, awesome. All right, look, you guys are in for a treat today. We are about to have our personal trainer come up here and get you guys a little warmed up, okay? And then after that, we're going to slow it down. Okay, then we can get you guys relaxed, okay? Woo. All right, so just make sure, let her know that she's okay, I'll go get her now. Also, what I want to do while our personal trainer is getting ready to come up front here, did anyone use any of the 10 apps that I shared yesterday this morning in this session here? Okay, how did you use them? I'm
loving Evernote.
All right. We got an Evernote lover here. Anyone else? What did you use?
We bumped like 5 times.
Bumping up here. Oh, okay. Anyone else want to share any of the 10 apps that they heard me teach yesterday or what they used so far? So we got Bump, Evernote. Anyone using Instagram?
Yes.
Okay. We got one Instagram. Okay. Did you use it this morning?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. Remember what Trevor said yesterday? He's going to do some very, very special for those that are posting and sharing. Let me put the hashtag up here again. All right, this is our hashtag here. Also, put up the apps here that you're going to use throughout the day. And let's see. Yes, what do you need? Go.
She's coming now.
Okay, great.
She was right, and it's just like right in that one.
Okay, not a problem. All right, so you guys get a little loose because the personal trainer is going to come up. She's going to get you guys a blood level.
Oh, she went to the bank. So you can start with the hashtag.
All right, so what I'm going to do right now until we get everything squared away, I'm going to do a little tap dance, kind of get you guys, going here. Oh, yes it is. Come on, it's your time to shine. Yeah, they don't want to see me, they want to see you, right? You guys excited? Okay.
Get on up. We need to get warmed up. We got lots of information. We need our body and our mind being responsive. This is good stuff or what?
Yes!
Oh my gosh, we'll talk about a workout. That's a mental workout. So we need to get a physical workout here, okay? Okay. It's good. Okay. Once again, my name is Ramona. I'm a personal trainer, aerobic instructor, bodybuilder. I do several things. If you got a need in terms of health, getting in shape, or just want to do a show, hey, tweet me, Facebook, and of course, you're welcome. Homie, here's my number. You can just pass it right around. All right? How y'all doing? Let's get moving. Come on. I know. Once you get legs, energy in your limbs, you should be able to move. Okay, let's march it up. Come on. Who didn't get a lot of sleep? Who was tired? That's all the reason we need to wake up, okay? All right. All right. We're going to do a little cha-cha. You're going to go left side, right, and left. Come on, guys. I know you got a little bit of space in front of you. Come on. Right? If we ain't got no music, we'll go to the music in our head. Right? There you go. That's right. Right. Make it a little bigger. And left. That's it. Come on. And what I want you to do is just kind of lift off the leg. Come on. Push. That's it. And push. Looking good. Looking good. One more set. It's 8. Looks good. 7. 6. Come on. 5. It'd be nice if we had a little bit of music.
4.
3. 2. Looks good.
1.
I'm going to give you a step touch right here. Left and right. Now I want you to use those large muscles. Squat into it. 4 more. Come on. 3. 2 more. Looking good. 2 times to the right. Here we go. Right? Squat, squat. And up. Looking good. Who doesn't want to be fit? There's not too many. I've never met anyone that says, I don't want to be fit. You know, this is our temple, so we need to take care of it. Right here, right? And left. Come on. Even the men want to look good. It's not just the ladies. Move it up a little bit, and you don't have much space. But you can take it back right here. Looks good. Now take that here right in front. Hey, so those arms up. Are you getting your heart rate up yet?
All right. Woo!
Move it up again. 4. 3 more. 2 more. Here we go back to that cha-cha right here. I know you watch Dancing with Stars. You know what a cha-cha looks like. Push it up. Looking good.
Oh, wobble with me, wobble.
Shake. One more set.
I'm shotgun.
Push. Looks good. Push. That's it. Now here we go. We're going to do it right here. A little movement. So what you want to do is kind of move that waistline. Y'all take it away. Nice and low. Yeah. Now right now. The guys don't know about that. I'm not biting. Move right here. Looking good. How y'all feeling? Y'all kind of quiet. The reason we've been using our minds all day yesterday. We gotta make certain that body goes in connection with that. There we go. It's a single, double. That's it. Give me some music, somebody. I know somebody will sing. All right, come on, squat up. How we doing? You look good. 4 more. 3, squat up, squat up. Let me see you. Use those muscles. Right here. Right, first squat. Looks good. I know y'all getting your heart rate. Who feel like they haven't got their heart rate? I know it's only 3 minutes. All right, keep it. Looking good. Just a little bit to get you up. Come on, Jack. I don't know what's good, but I got Cha-cha. Here we go. Push. That's good. So make certain you get my information. I'm in the area. If you feel the need to take your work up a notch, I'd love to help you right here. More. And wait, come on. Don't be so stiff, guys. Now we're going to take it down right here. A little lower. A little lower. And toe tap it right here.
All right, Eric. We're good. You gotta go some time.
All right. How many contact with you?
GoToYouExperience.com. You can Facebook me, Ramona Wilshire, at Yahoo, Facebook, of course. Of course, you know, you can always tweet, tweet or go the best who can.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
All right, give it up one more time, And if anyone have any forms and shit that I can collect for Shay, let me know. I'll be able to collect those in a moment. All right, so you guys got your energy up a little bit? Okay, awesome. Well, what we're going to do is now slow it down, okay? We're going to actually get you guys relaxed, okay?
Good morning. Good morning. How y'all feeling? Am I speaking to a group of champions? So if you all remember, those of you who were here yesterday, what does peppermint do for you? Okay, so anybody who wants to take a stick and I recommend keep it throughout the day. If you're feeling the need to revive yourself, uplift yourself, that's why I kept put it on the Q-tip for you.
Thank you.
And you can inhale it. It helps to liven the senses. Okay, so did you all enjoy the affirmations yesterday? Yes.
Yes,
Were you
very
able to
good.
feel that the vibe go through your body?
Yes.
Roll. All right, so what I like you to do is close your, you're going to turn the lights down. Okay. And even if you don't want to take a stick, if you just want to inhale it in through your nose, you're just going to take a minute to get centered and relax. More so just clearing your mind so you can bring some clarity to your mind so that you can best absorb and receive the information that is being presented today. Because I know yesterday when you all left, how did you feel? Good. Good. It was a lot of information, wasn't it? So you understand the importance of these focusing exercises so that you can be in a frame of mind to be able to receive and best absorb. Because we're pretty much overloaded with so much information. So what I'd like you all to do is to be still. Peppermint. Okay. Let's see, where's peppermint? People are requesting. I know that's right. Dr. Anderson said, wait a minute. I need my peppermint. I'm telling you, that's why I'm giving you. These are just simple tools. Just simple tools. Getting your peppermint. So that's what I said. If you keep it, and if you're feeling the need, if you're getting a little sluggish throughout the day. All right. Does everyone who would like to have a peppermint stick have one? And what I would like you to do, just be cautious about, make sure that you don't get it around your eyes and don't let it hit your nose either. Just do it a little low. Peppermint is also excellent for, actually it was a sister here yesterday, she was dealing with a migraine. And when I first mentioned to her what I had between the lavender oil and the peppermint, she laughed. She said, no, I need to leave. I need some Tylenol. By the time I worked on her, it was gone. So that's that testimony. It works. Many times we have to go back to the old ways. Yes. So what I like you all to do is to close your eyes. My champions, get centered. We're going to take some time just to quiet our mind. And again, I'll be playing for those of you who may not have been present yesterday. This is, and you can keep your eyes closed, this is alabaster crystal. This is what you call a crystal bowl. It's been scientifically proven. What happens is your intention plus the sound of the bowl, it creates a perfect pitch. So it's what we're using, what I'm using is what they call conscious creation, which will create instant manifestation. First of all, you have to believe. And speaking to a group of champions, I know you believe in yourself. So this morning's affirmation is just to reaffirm that which you already know. That you are a champion. You have the will, the tenacity, the determination, the drive to succeed. You believe in yourself. You are strong. You are confident. You are equipped with all that you need. Everything that you need to desire and to create the goals in your life, you already have within you. Knowing that God is good and be still many times. If you come to a point sometimes that you're not sure what to do, just go deep within and be still. And call out. Because champions need assistance as well. You are a champion. You believe in yourself. You surround yourself with positive people. You are determined. You are focused. You are brilliant. You are a winner. And winners never quit. You continue to move forward no matter what. Because every day that you are given is a day to manifest, to grow, to be determined to succeed. You are succeeding. You are grounded. You are confident. You are passionate. You set high goals for yourself. Be still and see yourself on that mountaintop, feeling wonderful, feeling joyous, feeling free. Just embrace that feeling on top of the mountain, free of all your cares, all your concerns, all your struggles, your trials, because you are a champion and you are successful. You are a winner. You are a winner because you were born to win. And what I'd like you to do is just keep your eyes closed for a moment. Continue to embrace that feeling. And when those of you who are ready to open your eyes, do so. And I thank you.
All right, let's give her a hand. All right. Oh, you guys can do better than that. Give her another hand. So how you guys feel now? Good? All right, you guys had Shay Brown. We had our personal trainer here working you guys out, and we just got you guys mentally prepared for today. Right?
Right.
All right, all right. So, oh yeah, by the way, if you still have any forms for Shay Brown, I'll be able to collect them. You can just put them to the middle, put the applications to the middle of the aisle, and I'll walk down. Okay, so you guys excited right now?
Yes.
You guys, one thing, before I bring this next person up, this guy is the best at what he does. This guy is the best at what he does. I believe, it's just me, I believe that there's not too many people that are, I would say, giving, right? And what I mean by that, someone that really has a sincere interest in helping you be successful. You know, in my experience, especially in business, a lot of times I run across people in the attitude or the position is take, right? But this guy, I'm telling you, this guy, he gives his heart every single time. If it's one-on-one, if it's a group session, or it's thousands of people that he's before. Okay? So what I want to do, all right, and you guys got to stand to your feet for this. You guys got to stand to your feet, because who I want to bring to you is the social media guru, Mr. Oh, before I bring him in, you guys got to get up on your feet. Come on, let's get up on your feet. Come on, let's say the social media guru, Mr. Shit, friends always mess with my stuff, so let's give it up for Trevor!
You can do what? Sure, make them thirsty. Let's make some people thirsty. Let's get themselves around it. We had an action-packed day for you guys today. You thought yesterday was something? Woo! Today, I'm jumping out my socks. Anyway, let's have a seat, everybody. Let's get ready to get started for today. So, by the way, did Shay Brown give y'all a great bonus session? Yes! Yes. Chance. Shay, I heard that you rock.
Thank you very much.
By the way, Shay, let's make sure, let's say hello to our online audience out there. Does everybody just wave? Hello! All right.
Woo! Good morning.
All right. So, yesterday, we got ourselves started. But today, the goal is a little bit different. I've been to several events like this. How many of y'all been to a lot of workshops? Oh, yeah. I think I'm like a workshop guru. I've been to so many conferences and things like that. Ooh, Lord, I can't go to another conference. So, here's what normally happens when you go to these conferences. You go there, you get fired up. And then you get home, you forget all about what you thought you was going to do, felt like you was going to do, told your buddy you was going to do. You bought the DVDs, you bought the books, they still sitting on the shelf. So at the end of every presentation today, every speaker has one goal. Their goal is to help you to finish. See, usually when you leave orientations or conferences like this, they don't tell you what's next. Like, what am I supposed to do next? So every presenter at the end of their presentation will be telling you how you can continue working with them. So if you met the sales superstar Shay Brown and you wanted to know how you could increase your sales and how you can continue working on being a better salesperson, at the end of his presentation, he told you how you can continue with them, right?
Yes.
And the goal is because I don't want to leave you hanging. We don't want to leave you hanging. We don't want you to leave this conference and all of a sudden you just leave fired up. This is not what did you hear conference. This is a what did you do conference. And we want to make sure that you guys are continuing to do. Am I in a room full of entrepreneurs? Yes. Wrong, I'm in a room full of entrepreneurs. There's some entrepreneurs in here. And so we're going to make sure that you guys can continue working with us. And here is what I want you guys to commit to today. Find somebody, I don't care who it is. If you like Keisha Lewis, find a way to continue with her. If you want to work on sales, find a way to continue with her. But find at least one thing, one person, one group, one organization that you can work with over the next year so that you can take your business to the next level. It's going to take some commitment. Now, in order for you guys to be able to take it to the next level, you're going to have to be coachable. There are a lot of coaches in here, okay? Now, I'm going to ask you a question. What's that, Farida?
Yes.
Where you from, Farida?
New Jersey.
New Jersey in the house. Woo! New Jersey in the house. New Jersey's in here deep today. Real deep. Well, Farida, what if I was on stage and I was talking to myself, right? And I said, Trevor, how was your day? And I said, well, my day was pretty good. Why you ask? I don't know. I just thought you looked like you were in a pretty good mood. Did anything happen? Well, yeah, I was at the Business Booster Boot Camp and all these wonderful people out here. And you saw me talking and answering myself. What would you think? Crazy. I'm flat out insane. Well, when you guys are not coachable, you're insane. Because what you're doing is talking to yourself. And so today I want to encourage you guys to talk to somebody else other than yourself. Can we do that?
Yes.
All right, so I want to teach you guys our super secret system today. We have, of course, welcoming back our social media expert, our foremost expert on social media in the entire country, Keisha Lewis. Is going to be joining me on stage, and I got a pretty big mouth, so I'm going to pass the mic to you. And we're going to get started today with the 21 Project. Okay. So, we have created a very special project, and the only people who know about this project, by the way, Eric, make sure that that camera is catching the right angle. Let's just make sure it's catching the right angle. We want to make sure that the people online are not missing anything. Okay? Gotcha. So, we have a project. We call it the 21-Day Project or the 21 Project. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
It is our system. It is designed to help you guys create more prospects, okay? So, Keisha, before we get started, tell them why they get what's behind door number one.
Well, Trevor and I meet with lots of clients like you, and we see that there's one problem that everyone has. They don't have enough prospects. Or if they do have prospects, it's a shared pool of prospects. Everybody is pounding on the same people. So we started talking and we were thinking, what's something that we can do to help our clients create a stream of prospects that are qualified, that are really interested in what they have to offer, that they don't have to beat up on the same people over and over again.
How many of y'all know what she's talking about? When you like, oh, every time I turn around, I can't buy everybody's everything. I feel bad I can't buy everybody's everything. Don't you wish that everybody had plenty of customers? As Shay said, you can never have too many customers, okay? There's enough business for everybody. So one of the reasons that we created it is we wanted to make sure that you guys could create clients on the regular basis. And a couple of other small notes about why this challenge is going to exist. We recognize that a lot of people in this room don't have enough prospects, don't have enough leads. And if you were in Shay Brown's training, leads represent what?
Hope.
Hope.
Whoa, that's all right.
Hope.
That's
so
a bonus.
We're gonna get you guys some hope today.
8 a.m.
Okay? So what is a challenge? A challenge is something that you take on. It's something you say, hey, it causes me to rise to another level. The reason why we call it a challenge, the 21 challenge, is because if you want something that you never had before, you have to what?
Do something you ain't never done.
Do something you've never done before. If you've never had 1,000 clients, if you've never had 1 million clients, if you've never had hundreds of people paying you the amount of money that you want, you got to do something today that you've never done before. See, we know this intellectually that we got to do something that we've never done before, but how many people have actually started to do something that they've never done before? So, as a matter of fact, if you have a one-on-one coach right now, and you're in this room, you have one right now, raise your hand. Usually it's a small minority of the people in the room. And usually people who really want to be successful, they have one-on-one coaches. You'll never see anybody who is successful on the repetitive basis who does not have a coach. You might get lucky and get successful 1 or 2 times, but to continuously win, Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods, anybody heard of those names? They got coaches, okay? So, we've known some special challenges. I challenge you guys today to take it to the next level, but also remember the Pepsi challenge. Yeah, the Pepsi challenge, that was some of the famous challenges that were out there. I took the Pepsi challenge. I think I like Coke better. So, Keisha, tell us why 21. I know I'm on the wrong slide, but you can still tell us why 21.
So 21, whenever you hear the number 21, you know it takes 21 days to form a new habit, to break a habit, or to take on a new behavior. So, and research shows that.
So you're going to have to change your habit. Anytime there's a problem, the thing that you're trying to fix is not the problem. The thing that you're trying to fix is the habit. It takes 21 days to change a habit, break a habit, or create a new habit.
All right, so Trevor has told you the definition of challenge. We talked about why 21 is important. Thus, we're going to introduce you to the 21 project.
So a challenge plus 21 equals the 21 project. So what will it do for your business, okay? It's going to create a sales funnel for you. It's going to generate highly qualified leads. It's going to introduce your products and services to a new audience. Let me give you my definition. The purpose of the 21-day challenge, you want to write this down, is to create an automated, that's the first thing, an automated, recurring, so that's on the ongoing basis, an automated, recurring stream of prospects. Just write that down. It's designed to create an automated stream of prospects. Now, here's the problem. Most entrepreneurs don't know or don't properly define what a prospect is. So I'm going to define what a prospect is for you today. A prospect is not a stranger. It's not a person that you just met. It's not the person you just handed your card to and you got their card. That's not a prospect. A prospect is a person who is indicated by their actions that they are interested in your products or services. A prospect is a person by their actions have indicated that they are interested in your products or services. See, how many of y'all got some business cards in here today? How many of y'all have been to some events and collected some business cards? Yeah. Just because you got their business card, that was not an action that indicated that they were interested in your products or services. That was just an action that saying they were interested in being friendly and social. But it was in no way an indication that they were interested. So, let me redefine the definition of the 21-day challenge. It is designed to create an automated, recurring stream of people who have indicated by their actions that they're interested in your products and services. It is designed to create, it is an automated program that's designed to create a recurring stream of people that have indicated by their actions that they are interested in your products or services. Does that make sense? Okay. So, example challenges, we have the Pepsi challenge, and we have, I've seen all sorts of challenges, the weight loss challenge, and the biggest loser, and there are all sorts of famous challenges, but challenges really always cause you to push you to take it to the next level. So, Keisha, what's our challenge for these people today? What challenge do we have with them?
Our challenge is to help them create their own system, their own 21-day challenge to bring in new prospects into their stream on an what type of basis? Ongoing basis.
Ongoing recurring basis. So it happens on automated pilot. How would y'all feel if you could just set it and forget it, and you just every day you just woke up with new clients in your email box? Something like that, right? This system will help you do that. Let's give some examples, some of the challenges, Keisha.
So this is our challenge, but this is what we want to help you do. So what you're looking at now, this is a squeeze page. This is a web page, and it says the 21-day customer challenge. Set up your system to generate hundreds of new customers on autopilot. So you'll see here we have some ad copy, and this copy is very specific to the persona that we're trying to target.
Remember the personas we worked on yesterday?
So remember when we talked about the problems? Each of these questions address the problems that I have identified that this persona has. So when they read this ad copy, they can say, this is me, oh, this is me, this is me, this is me. I need to sign up. That's why it's important that you know the problems that they have and the terms and the words that they use to describe their problems. So here we have a video here. So this video actually tells them what the 21-day challenge will entail. And then once they're ready, they're going to be convinced. They're going to give us their name and email address, and they're going to sign up.
Yep. Okay. So, Keisha, Go ahead.
So once they sign up, they're gonna get a welcome message to this challenge. This is automated, right? So it's gonna say, congratulations, you've taken the first steps towards generating new customers. In 2 days, the challenge is gonna start. So remember, this is automatic. So no matter when someone signs up for this challenge, we're always gonna tell them that they're gonna get their first challenge message in 2 days. All right, so this is an email. Another thing that we want to point out is that notice that we're starting to introduce our products here.
Subtle introduction. So let's just recap that real quick. Let's go back. So they fill out this page taking the challenge, the 21-day customer challenge. Your system is generating hundreds of new customers. They fill it out on the bottom. Right? Notice we're not targeting a bunch of clients. We're just targeting a particular persona. They get this email as soon as they sign up. The first thing they do. It just tells them, hey, thank you, tells them what to expect, okay? And then we're just subtly introducing one of our products, and this right here happens to be a book, and we learned yesterday the book is what? New business card, right? Don't worry, if you don't have a book, I'm gonna show you how to get a book today. Everybody's gonna leave here with a book, I guarantee you. Do that. Guarantee you will own a book today, which will be your own. Online is my promise to you will have a book today that you'll be able to call your own in less than 1 hour. Right? Everybody, I got my own book. Then you can go be an Amazon. Okay, Keisha, tell us what we got here.
All right, so 2 days after signing up for the challenge, they're going to receive their first email. So with this program, for the next 21 days, they're going to receive an email from you. And each day, you're going to give them some information, and then you're going to give them one challenge, something to do to move towards what you promised them on the squeeze page.
21 action items. 21 small steps to accomplish, overcome, or change whatever problem that you solve. Where's Shay Brown? The phenomenal Shay Brown in here? Shay Brown said people will pay you today if you can solve what? Problem. Right? So you got to think about what problem you can solve for them, okay? Now,
okay, so this is the email. So you'll see in the email we say this is day 1. It's personalized to the person. We have a video here. We have some words here. We still have our product here. So when they click here to watch today's message, the video.
When they click here, it takes them here.
Go back. So when they click, now you'll see this is different. It's bringing them back to the website. Okay, so this is the website. So now what they can do is they can watch the video. So in the video, we're telling them this is day 1. This is what we want you to do today. And by the way, after you finish the challenge, come down here in the comments box and tell us how this day went for you. Whenever someone comments here, it's going to automatically post to Facebook. So that's the viral nature of it. Anybody that's following them is going to see this and going to say, what is this again? And then it's going to lead them back to the challenge. Okay?
Now, one of the little subtle things that is happening is when they get that email, it looks like when they click on that email that they can watch the video inside the email, but they can't. As soon as they click that email, it's going to drive them back to your page. How many of y'all know that y'all got websites that people don't visit? Okay, you will no longer be on an island with your website. Some of y'all websites feel like an episode of Survivor.
So some other things that we want to point out. So you can see that this is day 1. You'll see that day 2, day 3, and day 4, it tells them that it's coming soon. They can't skip ahead. So even if they click this, nothing is going to happen.
Yeah, because there'll be some people that try to outsmart. I'm going ahead to day 2. They will not be able to get ahead. The system knows what day they are on.
And it even gives them a look, because you can set this up in different ways. You can have different images here for the different upcoming days. So it gives them a look forward, something to anticipate, but they can't jump in.
Right. And here's the special note for that particular session. Special note for that particular session. Anybody ever been watching television? And I remember growing up, my mother used to like this show called Dallas. And I used to watch the show. Y'all remember when JR got shot? Yes. Right after JR got shot. You know what came up on the screen? To be what? Continued. Oh my God! You know what we doing? To be continued. To be continued. You understand? So you want to kind of give them a little sneak preview of what's coming next, okay?
All right, so now let's say they've moved on to day 2. Day 2, they're going to get the email in their email box. They're going to click the link, and it's going to bring them back here to the web page. Now you see day 2 is a little different. Instead of a video, there's audio, so they can listen to it. So you want to mix it up. You want to have video, you want to have audio, and you want to have written, okay? So they can click here, they can listen. We're going to give them their challenge for the day, and then we're going to say, tell us how the day went for you. They're going to do what? Come here, comment here. It's going to go back to Facebook. Now notice, we're on day 2. If they need to, they can go back to review day 1. They can view day 2 because this is where they are, but day 3 is coming soon.
Day 3 is coming soon. Yes.
This is Jean, American Passive Agency. I have a question. So it doesn't matter when they enter the system? Let's say someone enters yesterday, someone enters today. So they'll
Always
still
going to
be
start
on
on day 1. Always. It's automatic.
Everybody starts at day 1. And it tracks, it knows who is where and where they're at. It's automated. Automated. Current stream of clients that have indicated by their action that they're interested in your products or services. When I say indicated by their action, what's the very first thing they did? They signed up. They gave, exactly. They filled out our squeeze page and gave us their first name and email address.
When you say you're talking about drawing people back to your website, so this is actually going to be linked to our website and not to a squeeze page?
It's going to be linked to a squeeze page. That squeeze page should be linked to your site. It should be a part. It should be one of your tabs on your site. So it says drive and traffic. Just drive and traffic, okay? By the way, we just want to remind you, every single day has a different Facebook commenter section. So people can share their experiences about what happened with them on the 2nd day, on the 3rd day, and the 4th day. Drive and traffic. So it's going to take 21 steps to launch a 21-day challenge.
And Trevor, before we move forward, for the people online, we've actually handed out the steps in here, but if you want to download the steps, just visit bigbusinessmakeover.com/BBB.
That's bigbusinessmakeover.com/B as in boy, B as in boy, B as in boy again. That's 3 B's.
And you can download the PDF.
Somebody, I guarantee somebody's online saying, right now, where's my form at? So you're going to need to take 21 steps, and let's just talk about what those 21 steps will be. And Eric, make sure to monitor the feed to make sure people are seeing, so just want to make sure their heads are cut off, anything like that. Okay, we're good. Okay, so step 1.
You're going to identify who you want to attract. Basically, for your challenge, you're going to identify one persona. Now, it is possible that you might launch multiple challenges if you want to target all of your personas. But in order to be successful, you need to work towards attracting one persona per challenge. Okay?
Special note there, and I say this over and over again, but sometimes people need to hear it over and over again. Look, I'm talking to one client. All-inclusive is great for vacation, but it's terrible for business. One size fits all might seem like a good idea for clothing, but it's bad for business. And if you think about it, it's bad for clothing too. Right? One challenge for each type of person. One challenge for each type of person. All right, number 2, you got to identify the problem that you can help them solve. You got to identify the problem that you can help them solve. Special note there about identifying the problem. Every problem is created as a result of some bad habit. So as soon as you identify the problem, you need to identify the habits that cause that problem. After you identify the habits that cause that particular problem, you now understand that the purpose of your challenge is to fix what? The habit, exactly. See, what they want is they want to fix the problem, but what they need is to fix the habit. So what will happen is they'll get what they want by you giving them what they need. They'll get what they want by you giving them what they need, because what they want is to fix the problem, but what they need is to fix the habit. Now everybody's happy. It's a what? Win-win situation, okay?
All right, so number 3, determine the end result of the challenge. And when we say the end result, we mean not only for the person who signed up, but for you also. So the end result for the person may be they're going to overcome or resolve whatever problem it is you have identified. But you need to determine what you want to happen for you. Once they come through this challenge, what do you want them to do? Do you want them to sign up? Do you want them to attend your event? Do you want them to buy your coaching, your product, your service? What is it that you want them to do? Because throughout the 21 days, you're going to be driving them towards your own personal goal.
Now, one little side note there is, remember that once you determine the result of that challenge, remember, the challenge is not designed to create more customers. It's designed to create more prospects. It's designed to create an automatic, recurring stream of people who have indicated by their action that they're interested in your products and services. A prospect is a person who was interested in your products and services. Over a period of time, the way you service them will convert these people into what? Clients, right? Now keep in mind, not everybody's going to convert overnight. What you need is people constantly coming in your door, constantly working. See, you know you're in business when you can afford to walk away from people you don't want to do business with. Okay? See, if you constantly got customers coming in, then you don't have to worry about customers that you would really not interested in working with.
Number 4, name your challenge. So once you go through all of these steps, you should have a general idea of what the problem is. So your challenge may be the 21-day
weight loss challenge. 21-day weight loss challenge. Right? Now, let's say you had the 21-day weight loss challenge. The name of your challenge should be simple, because whatever your challenge is has to be made into the form of a friendly URL. So you say, hey, I'll just go to 21weightlosschallenge.com. Right? As opposed to go to the 21-day weight loss and get healthy challenge. Now they're like, what? So keep it simple. I know how you think. So you keep it real simple. 21-day weight loss, or 21weightlosschallenge.com. And then you have what's called a subheader. The subheader is when you explain what that's about. 21-day weight loss challenge. 21 days to blank. Write that down. 21 days to blank. 21 days to them doing what? 21 days. I think we have Donnell here. He is you're the regional vice president for the National Association of Real Estate Brokers, right? Third vice president for the National. Woo! They rapping. I know we got a millionaire mastermind. Whoa, hey. But you have the brokerage, right? Yes. You might say, I have the 21 Realtors Challenge. 21 days to helping you what? Increase 21 days to helping you increase your income as a realtor. Not a realtor, a realtist. It's a realtist thing. It's a realtist thing. You understand? Okay, so everybody get headline, sub-headline, right? Headline, sub-headline. Headline should be URL friendly. Take it away, Keisha.
Next, you're going to acquire your domain name and WordPress hosting. So just like he said, your domain name is going to be the name of your challenge. So if it's 21weightlosschallenge.com, that's what you're going to reserve. You're going to also be sure that you get WordPress friendly hosting. Hopefully by now everybody since yesterday is moving towards that if you have not already gotten it. But if you look on the sheet that we passed out in the tools area, we actually have a URL where you can get the hosting. Okay?
Some of y'all have domains already, but having a domain is different than having hosting. Having a domain is different than having hosting. Having a telephone number is different than having service that's activated with a particular carrier. Like, it's my number, but if it ain't connected to nothing, you dial it. And what I will tell you, some of y'all have hosting, but you don't know how to use it. So, like I go that. You know how to use it? Okay, well, if you don't know how to use it, you don't have hosting, just like you don't have it. So we have recommended one that will be easy for you to use, that will be providing simple training. Remember, if the work is too hard, you got what? The wrong tool. So get the tool. If you don't have the tool, go with it. BigBusinessMakeover.com/BBB.
Right, so online, and everyone here has it on their sheet.
Okay. Number 6.
Acquire the 21-day challenge theme. So we were talking about WordPress yesterday. Remember, themes are basically templates. So the template that we're using for the challenge has a lot of functionality built in. So it controls them only being able to see certain days. It's controlling the format of the messages, whether you're doing audio, video, or whatever. So you need to get the 21-day challenge theme that you're going to install on your WordPress. And again, on the tools sheet, we have a link so that you can get that.
Okay, all right. Acquire the 21-day challenge. By the way, that theme controls, remember that functionality we talked about with making sure people are not able to jump ahead, and that thing controls the automated emails, and the thing controls you being able to sell products, and it does everything. It's automated. Yes, ma'am.
It's such a coincidence that I know the 21-day weight loss challenge.
We talked about it yesterday.
We
just talked about it yesterday.
And I'm wondering, because it's like an incredible thing, can I apply that same principle to what's going on even if it's a weekend? Like where they can like emails and it goes to my page?
Don't worry, you can do it. People are doing some phenomenal things.
It will definitely create more.
Yeah, absolutely. You can make it as creative as you like.
And actually, since you already have all of that content, you're actually ahead of the game because now you don't have to put together the content. You can just convert it.
See, we got Sid Hamid in the house from our Brickfront Properties investment superstar, making millions and millions for his clients on an everyday basis. Give him a round of applause.
My question is, this whole thing is the back end. Is the back end Infusionsoft?
The back end is WordPress driven, but if you have an autoresponder like Infusionsoft, yes. If you have yes, it will connect. It links right. It's built right into it. All you gotta do is put your Infusionsoft code in, your eye contact, your MailChimp, your Aweber, and if you, I told y'all, if y'all have a CRM, you better invest in one because you're gonna need it. By the way, if you don't have a CRM, that's a customer relationship management system, automatic way to manage your customers. BROKE.aweber. What's it like?
It's on the sheet.
It's on the sheet. Use the sheet. Use the sheet.
Where it says autoresponder CRM.
Yeah, on the sheet. On the sheet. All right. Yes, ma'am.
I just have a question. If someone starts it, let's say they do 1 or 2 days, and then for some reason, I have a group that I'm making up for this. Can they come back and start, like, leave out day 3 and come back and then?
It's gonna keep sending them an email every day to let them know what the next day is. But if once it's all the way finished out, they can access all 21 after their 21 days has.
Okay, so it will be consecutive, and they will not be able to skip, and will not be able.
Or they
to
cannot skip.
Right. Okay.
And then no skipping allowed.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So number 7, real simple. Outline the 21 tasks. Do not overcomplicate this. I did not say write a paragraph. I said outline 21 things, 21 action items that they can do every day. Day 1 might. Matter of fact, one of our clients is launching the 21-day credit challenge. Matter of fact, it's 21creditchallenge.com and 21daycreditchallenge.com, right? 21 days to get your credit back on track, right? Well, day 1 is pull your credit report. Day 2 is evaluate your credit report. Day 3 is highlight all the things that's negative on your credit report. And so it's just outlining. Remember, life is about the simple things. You want to make life simple. Remember, the world is getting what? Dumber and dumber. You want to make it simple. Simple. I want you to write this down. Simple is sellable. Simple is sellable. What's the #1 product that people pay for in America? Convenience. You want to make it simple and convenient. 21 simple tasks to do what? Fix the habit. Okay? Acquire ghost content. Man, you should have put this slide up there. What are you doing? How many of y'all want y'all book right now? I promised y'all a book in a day. Didn't I promise a book in a day? I'm about to give you a book right now. I want y'all to write. Man, I almost want to shut the camera off for this one. I know there's a link in there. I don't want the link to be in there. This is my secret sauce.
Too late, I already gave it to you.
You done gave me my secrets. I'm going to have a little talk about mine. So, I want you guys to write down this term. You've never heard this term. It's going to blow your mind. I want you to write down the words PLR. PLR. Right? I want you to write down the second term. MLR. PLR stands for private label rights. MLR stands for master label rights. By the way, have you facilitated that process out there? Let's start making that happen. So private label rights, master label rights, okay? Private label rights, master label rights. Now let me tell you what this does. You can Google the word, let's say weight loss with your child. You can say weight loss PLR. Let me tell you what's gonna come up. Books that you can buy that somebody else wrote, that you can claim the rights to, change the cover to, change the title to, right? You will own it today. I said, I put a link on there.
For instance, you saw that book that we had there, right? Do you think I got time?
I bought that book for $2.12.
Put my cover on and name.
It's my book now. I wrote one. I'm a best-selling author. I just went right there. be an audio track or audio book. Content can be a video. Content can be graphics. Content can be software. So some of y'all, like, you know what? I always wanted to have my own DVD series on leadership. My name is Don White. I'm a leadership expert. I produce these CDs. So people are buying PLR CDs. You could be able to do that. They're buying PLR software. You know what? I just wrote this software is designed to help you create graphics for your business. Anything that you can think about, you can get it. PLR. We put a special link on that page. You better, if you know it's good, you better go get that one. You can have a book today for like $7. If y'all watching online, I hope you're going over to Big Business Makeover /BBB.com.
No, not .com, /BBB.
Oh, BigBusinessMakeover.com /BBB. You better get it before I get it down. You better give me all my secrets. But that's okay. But I don't even need to tell them I can become a bestseller. Number 9. Number 9, you're going to download audio recording software and record 7 messages. Yeah, record 7 messages.
Let me go back. When a couple steps back, when we talked about the outline 21 steps, after you create your outline, take a look to see which of those action items or those messages you think would be better delivered, video, audio, or written, and just make a note. And it's best to try to do 7, 7, and 7 if you can, if that makes sense.
Right, 7 video pieces of content, 7 written pieces of content, and 7 audio pieces of content. So you want to mix it up. Day 1 might be a video. Day 2 might be an audio. Day 3 might be that book that I just got for $2.12. Buy it, and then reach out to 6. Buy it first, and then read chapter 6. That's the day's challenge. Right? Then you want to download audio recording software, and you want to record the message, 7 messages. So when I talk about audio recording software, is it on the list?
Yes.
Right. You just click on that link, and it's software that's easy to use, whether you have a Mac or a PC. You just open that joker up, you download it, install it, and all you gotta do is hit the record button. Like, hey, today this is Trevor Eisen. I'm gonna talk to you about how you can take your business to the next level using the 21-day challenge. Over the next 7 minutes, this is what we're gonna discuss. Notice what I said is I automatically told them exactly how long it was gonna be. Don't ever create a video. Don't ever create an audio without telling people exactly how long it's going to be. People get real skittish when they don't know how long is this going to be. Have you ever been in church and you go visit somebody's church? Yeah. How long your church is? What time your church is? You just shut that in like 30 minutes.
SBCG.
What time I to my church? Well, how long your pastor going? So when you're creating your audio message in the very beginning of it, the secret is telling the people over the next 7 minutes, we're going to be blank. Over the next 7 minutes, I'm going to be telling you 2 steps to help you lose weight in the next 3 hours. Always start, same with the video, tell them how long, okay?
Also, these should not be any longer than 7 minutes. So 3 to 7 minutes is good.
Right.
Not 15, 20, 30. No.
If you long-winded and you go over 7 minutes, that's another challenge. That's another day.
day.
It's going to be the 21 days. Stop being so long-winded challenge. Keisha want to put me in that one right now. We want you to register with a video recording service. By the way, let me just back up. The software that we're going to be using for number 9, the software is called Audacity. We put a link in there because sometimes it can be hard to find because it's not audacity.com. Yes, ma'am.
Did you say 7, 7, and 7 was 7 audio recordings and 7 what else?
7 video and 7 written.
Yeah. Okay, so something you might want them to read something, might be an affirmation, could be anything. Number 10, register with a video recording service and record a test video. I didn't say record a video about your life. I just said record a test video. Just pop up. Everybody got cameras on their phone. Everybody got cameras on their computers. We want you to use the camera on your computer. Specifically, we want you to use software called Screencaster.com. Screencast.com. Don't worry, the link is already there. Screencast.com. It's free. Let's check those doors real quick. Screencast.com. Right? And with Screencast.com, you can record a test video and you can be up and running. All we want you to just record it. The purpose is for you to learn how to do this before you have to do this. Okay? Number 11, write 7 bullet points for each video. Most people struggle with video because they try to write a whole script trying to remember what they're going to say. All you need to do is just write 7 bullet points, like I got here. Let's just say I was going to do a video about the Business Booster Bootcamp. Bullet point 1, bullet point 2. So today, over the next 7 minutes, I'm going to be discussing with you how you can create an app for your business, the 7 top productivity apps. First thing I want to talk to you, I'm going to talk to you about app number 1, which is Evernote. And Evernote is a program to help you record notes for your business, help you record notes for your meetings. And then the second one I want to talk to you about is a system designed to help you network better when you're going into public functions, and that's called Bump. I'm just going down for my bullet points. Talk from your bullet points. Don't. I always know when the person is about to do bad on video. When they start like, I just need to read my whole script. Okay. I'm like, this is set the clock. It's a good thing we charge by the hour.
Another thing to point out too, because we talked about audio and video, you may be thinking, well, I don't know what to say, what my topic is going to be. We already told you about PLR.
Go buy your video.
But even that though, you don't even have to buy the video. You can buy an article and just read the article on the audio or the video.
You got that right. Ooh, you know what? I like this article right here on sale like a superstar. Number 12. Now that you've learned how to do it,
you're going to record your 7 video messages.
Now that you've learned how to do it, now it's time for you to record the 7 video messages. We're giving you the secret sauce. This is the secret sauce. Believe you me. Number 13. Acquire. Man, Keisha, you ain't making no more slides. Acquire the secret video sauce. You're giving them all my secrets I paid. Did you put the link on there for that too?
No, I didn't.
Okay, just checking. But you put it up on the screen. Now I gotta tell about it. The secret video sauce is designed. The secret video sauce is designed to help you create professional intros and outros. You know, whenever we used to watch TV in the 80s, the one thing that we used to do is a show would come on, but before the show came on, there'd be like a little intro. You take the good, you take the bad, and then you have the what? Facts of life. The facts of life. You can kind of show that. I'm a kid. Right? But we have professional video intros that makes it feel as though you are professional. Remember, this is part of your brain. You don't want to come out there. You ever see some people's home videos like they be shooting them out of the basement? Some of y'all got some of them videos. This will make you look like a professional. And I'm giving them 1. I'm giving them 1, Keisha. 1, not all 3. 1.
All 3.
Press that. Okay. Io said no. Io said no. I'll give them just 1, Io. I'll give them 1. I'll give them 1, but you give them the other 2. I'll give them 1, Io. 1. No. I'll give them 1 and you give them the other 2. Here's the one, because I know which one you're going to get. Videomated.com. 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 By the way, if you want to learn how to use that IO, our videographer today is going to be teaching a class on video magic. He's going to be teaching y'all that one, how to create. Can you repeat that, please? Like animated, but video made. Videomated.com. Videomated.com. All you do is just plug in what you want the video to say and hit the generate button, and it creates all sorts of fancy graphics and things exploding. And you, woo, I feel like an MGM superstar. Number 14.
So number 14 is now you want to write out your RIP challenges, your 7 RIP challenges, because remember you had 7, 7, and 7. So now you're going to write out or use your PLR for your 7 RIP challenges. Also, you're going to write out your welcome message, because remember, as soon as they sign on, they're going to get that welcome message from you.
Right, but you're going to write those out. Now listen, if you don't write, if you ain't a writer, remember the work is too hard. You got the form to go buy your ghost content. Woo! Number 15. They can know this one. Acquire some ghost products. See, keep in mind, some of the products you have been acquiring, that the PLR content that you've been acquiring, is just so that you can deliver it. But some of the content that you're going to acquire, you're acquiring so you can sell it. When you have private label rights and master label rights, you can sell it for any price you like. You'll be like, ooh, I bought this. Buy chapter 6 in my book, right? And to read chapter 6 in my book, but to get my book, you have to do what? You got to buy it. buy it and read chapter 6. That's the challenge. That's the challenge for the day. In addition to that, not only can you acquire ghost products in this way, anybody ever hear of Amazon.com? Let me tell you what I did. I went and got me an affiliate link. I was like, you know what? I'm going to choose Amazon. You know what I want you to do? I want you to go buy this book called The Email. Here's the link for it. And I want you to read chapter 3. Then I want you to come back to my challenge page, and I want you to write down what chapter 3 means for you and your business. And as soon as they buy that button, I'm like, ooh, I got a check from Amazon. Amazon sends you an email right away. There's a check. There's a check on the way, Mr. Ock. There's a check on the way.
And then, too, though, it doesn't have to be a book. Amazon
Oh, yeah,
sells lots of things.
DVD,
workout gear, weights, whatever it is you want to buy.
Yeah, you be like, hey, you just lost 20 pounds. You need a new outfit. Go right. And they'll go get it, too. And then you say, listen, and don't be a procrastinator. I want you to do this right now. You deserve a reward. Shoot. Say again. Yeah, Keisha, you don't give them all the secrets in here. Okay, Keisha, I'm going to tell them. You like, did you see her whisper? Did anybody see her whisper to me on stage?
Yes.
Man, Keisha. Okay. Look, in addition to that, see, they did a challenge, right? See, whenever you do a challenge, here's one of the things that you can do. You can say, hey, I just completed the 21-day weight loss challenge, right? And you can sell t-shirts of people who finished the challenge. You can put it right in your email. Get your 21-day weight loss challenge t-shirt today. Are you up for the challenge? On the back, had a little website.
Yeah.
So coffee mugs, t-shirts. But listen, how many of y'all got a t-shirt coming here? I ain't got one. You got a t-shirt coming? We got one guy with a t-shirt coming. Well, you better put your head up. You better be mad at me. What's your name?
Michael Lincoln.
Come on down, because I'm going to give you some shame and self-emotion. Come on down. You going to be mad at me? It's okay. I'm going to get you some business because I'm about to steal a little bit of it right now. Michael Aiken, what business are you in, Michael?
T-shirt.
T-shirts. How can they reach you out there if they want to get some t-shirts made?
Right now, it's MBART.
What's your telephone
Phone
number?
number is 410-262-0877.
He will answer his phone. You can send him a text message.
Oh, yeah.
Say it one more time for the audience.
410-262-0877.
He made some great t-shirts. He made some Obama t-shirts. Oh, you got a t-shirt? Come on up here. Show your t-shirt on. You bring some more t-shirts with you?
Yes, I got.
Make sure you bring some in. I want to get these 2 of those. Now, there's a site called CafePress.com. All you got to do is upload the graphic, upload the words, tell them what you want to charge. CafePress.com. Like, here's my graphic right here. Hey, did you get your? I got jackets. I got sweatshirts. I got running wear. I got all kinds of stuff. Like, yeah, I sell a whole bunch of stuff and I get it for you. I'm trying to tell you. I'm not playing around. I'm not playing around. Get them ghost products. Number 16, create the squeeze page. Very simple. Create the page, the intro page for the challenge, where they can sign up for the challenge. Create the intro page. Number 17, woo, they got smoothies coming in here. Smoothies coming in. See, if y'all was here locally, y'all would be getting smoothies served to you right in your chair. But number 17, Keisha, tell them.
Create the challenge post. So basically what we're saying now is now you have all of the pieces together. You're going to go ahead and write out or place the video or the audio in for each day, right? And you would do that in WordPress.
And let me just recap. Number 16 was create the squeeze page. Number 17 was create the challenge post. Let me just take them back real quick on what the squeeze page will look something like. Remember, this was the squeeze page. That was the squeeze page. And these are the challenge posts, the things that's going to be happening.
You have to create 21.
So that's what we're talking about with 16 and 17. This is 16. This is 16 right here. And then this is goal 17. Okay? Create the squeeze page, 17, create the challenge post. Y'all excited?
Yeah.
I know that's right. Go ahead, Christian, tell us about it. Hey, Sid, how made you jump the gun? You was already at number 18. So Sid is a real marketer. Sid is serious, boy. Sid has made people millions of dollars in real estate. It's always good to have millionaires in the room. Can I borrow some money? I just take a little bit of money.
So 18, you're going to create and integrate your CRM. Basically, this is your autoresponder. This is the thing that's going to send out the messages to the person every day, the ability to personalize them, the ability even for you to know if they open the message.
Right, so remember those emails that we talked about? Did we just take it back? Good morning. Remember these emails? Your CRM is controlling this. You don't have a CRM, click on the link. Click on the link.
And it says autoresponders on
BigBusinessMakeover.com/BBB. Okay. And it'll handle the automation to make sure they get the email at the right time. Create the viral referral page. This is very important. The viral referral page is one of the things that people overlook, right? The viral referral page is designed to incentivize people sharing this with their friends. See, oftentimes when people go through challenges or they're about to do something, first thing they want to do is get you to do it too. I'm about to go on a dive. Come on, girl, go on a dive with me. I don't even answer my phone doing lit. They be like, I'm giving up red wine. Come on, Trevor, give it up with me. So they don't want to do stuff by themselves. So you say, hey, we're going to create a viral referral page. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give you a free book. Download my top 10 secrets to securing your network today. Download my top 10 secrets to raising your credit score today. You can get this book for free. It's ordinarily $9.99, and all you got to do is share it with your friends. It's automated. They don't even have to write the message. They just click the link, and it automatically posts it on their Facebook page with the message that you want them to say. Now, the average power user has 742 Facebook friends. Imagine they clicked the link, shared it to their 742 Facebook friends. After they did that, let's just say 2 of them clicked on it. Not 742, just 2 of them. Those 2 said, ooh, I want the book too. Now they go tell their 742 friends. This thing is designed to snowball. It will snowball on you. Listen, I got one system that I ran almost 3 years ago. I stopped running advertising. I don't even sell the product anymore, and people still buy it. Hey, once in a while I get a little email from their future saying, somebody purchased the product. I'm like, good God. It was my 21-day Rick Down challenge. Yes, ma'am.
So what you can do is go ahead and purchase one of the ghost books.
You better believe it. You got all stuff to give away.
Give that away, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Number 20. Now it's time to advertise your channel. This is when you start going on the radio. You've been trying to lose weight. Been struggling to fit into those size 34 jeans, right? Afraid that your wife is not as attracted to you as she used to be. Afraid that
and those are all what? The problems that you identify with your persona.
Right. You need to take my 21-day weight loss challenge. 21 days, totally free of charge to get you on the right track to losing weight today. Sign up at 21dayweightlosschallenge.com. Right? We even created one. We had one client we created one for. She had something on the weight loss challenge, right? I can't even remember what we said. Oh, I know what it said. You don't need to lose. You don't need Match.com. You need to lose weight.
And so talk about where that was posted.
We advertised this on Facebook. It was just because Facebook you got like 160 characters. We knew who we were targeting. Our persona was somebody who was insecure.
And how do we target that person? We target people who liked.
Right, we targeted people who like Match.com on Facebook. By the way, we're going to be teaching this in the class. So anybody that chosen the word like on Facebook, I like Match.com, we sent out, we made sure our ad showed up on their page. Said, hey, you don't need Match.com, you can lose weight. What's her name? Aaliyah, we done told them your secret sauce, but they're going to click on your link. Right. So remember, that's when you start creating your Google advertisement, your Facebook advertisement, your Yahoo advertisement, your Bing advertisement, your articles, your advertising in the paper. Remember, all you want to do is to get them to take the challenge. It's a free challenge. Because people in the online world, I don't know if I said this before, but people pay you in 3 ways. If you ever take it out of order, you will cut your revenue by 80%. Write down the acronym I AM, right? I stands for information. People pay you first with their information. The second way they pay you is with their actions. If third way they pay you is with their money. If you ever take it out of order in the internet world, you are doomed. Now, shut the doors. Just shut the doors. Go take down your shield. Give back your business cards. First, we collect the information through the squeeze page, right? Then we get them to start taking action by doing some of the things within the channel. Now they go from being a prospect to a serious prospect. Now they start to be put in a position to spend money with you. You understand? Information, action, money. Okay? Now that we're ready to advertise, what do we do next, Keisha? Woo! We launch! It is time to launch our 21-day challenge. Those are the 21 secret steps to creating an automated, we're going to take questions at the end. It creates an automated, recurring stream of people who have indicated by their actions that they're interested in your products or services. Automated.
One thing too, I want to go back to the persona. So remember we said that the squeeze page should target one persona, but maybe all of your personas could benefit from the challenge. You know, you could really just create 4 different squeeze pages and drop them all into the same challenge.
21-day male weight loss challenge, 21-day female weight loss challenge, 21-day couple weight loss challenge.
So you don't have to go through all of those steps 4 times. Just 4 different squeeze pages that say 4 different things with 4 different pictures and videos and drop them into the same.
Yeah, we got a customer. Our customer wrote a book. We helped them write that book in one day, right? It was called He Jacked Up My Credit. It was called He Jacked Up My Credit. You can get that from Chris Bridges at creditwithchris.com. If somebody out there jacked up your credit, she got the book creditwithchris.com. Right? But what she did was, she wrote a book called HeJackedUpMyCredit.com. She wrote a partner book, SheJackedUpMyCredit.com. She wrote another book called TheyJackedUpMyCredit.com. She wrote another book called IJackedUpMyCredit.com. The only thing she changed was the first paragraph.
Wow. Now that's target.
That's called getting more juice from the lemon. That's marketing. By the way, she's one of our one-on-one client coaching clients. That's why she gets the benefit of great marketing. So we got to give you guys some solutions. The reason why we're going to spend a few minutes, we got about 6 minutes left to talk about some solutions that we have for you guys here. And it's how do you carry out your 21-day challenge? First of all, here's the first way you carry it out. I gave y'all the information. It's on the sheet. I gave y'all all the secret sauce. I even gave y'all the stuff I wasn't even supposed to tell y'all about t-shirt. I was going to sell them Cafe Press t-shirts. I was going to sell that video secret sauce too. But we do have some solutions for people who don't have the time. So first things first is we got the do-it-yourself option where we show you how. We're going to have the steps. We're going to have the videos on how to do each of the things that we talked about. And we're going to feature you on 21change.com. We're not going to talk about 21change right now, right? But you're going to be featured on a very special website for challenges, right? But we're going to give you the steps, the videos, and you're going to be featured. Number 2, somebody mute that. Somebody mute that. Thank you, right? We have the elite package where we help you take it to the next level. This is really what we do it for you. Option number 1, do it yourself. We give you the video, just follow the videos, do it yourself. Sometimes y'all like, well, you know, Trevor, I ain't got too much time. I'm still working on the last 10 things I said. I understand. You can always make more money, but you can't make more what? Time. So I created this to give you back your time, right? We have something to consider your time. We handle all the installation. We give you 3 group training sessions. You're going to be featured on 21change.com. We set up the payment gateway. That's how you collect the money, right? We set up your automated webinars. We set up your automated webinars. One of my favorite things. This only is a really thing. You know what an automated webinar does? People are on the webinar. They feel like the webinar is live, but they don't know that it's not live. You at home on the beach, right? You in your backyard barbecue, but it's still going on. You answering questions and everything. You ain't nowhere on the webinar.
So one of your challenges could be, today I'm having a webinar and I'd like to invite you onto the webinar. And then that's just automated running.
Then we have an auto teleseminar. Anybody ever called into a conference call? Yeah, but you called into that conference call. Look, your conference call is going to be starting right when it's supposed to start, and right when it's supposed to start. And like my conference call started at 6 o'clock. I don't come on to 6:59. I'm like, what not a great conference call? Right? We're going to help you set that up. That's in the elite package. Then we have a graphic upgrade that just makes it look great for you. So we make sure it looks professional. 3 one-on-one consultations. Let me tell you what I charge for consultation. I charge $2,500 a month. You're going to get 3 one-on-one consultations built into this package. Keisha, I told you to take this slide out too, Keisha. Oh, Lord have mercy. Look, Audio and video recording sessions. We're going to help you get your video set up, your audio set up. We're going to create some customized intro and outro videos. We're going to create automated phone messaging where we're going to have automated calls where they're going to call. The system is going to call like on day 6 and say, hey, just want to check to make sure everything is going right with your weight loss challenge. You got to make sure to stay on top of it. Because you got to keep following up, follow up until they what? Buy or what? Die. Right? Buy or die. Then we had, just in case, you know, some of y'all don't be answering your phone, but I ain't about to let y'all get off the hook. Automated text messages built into this. You're going to get some automated phone calls. You're going to get some automated text messages. I will not let you go. Right? And then, this is secret. It has a scarcity factor built in. See, oftentimes when people feel like there's an unlimited supply of a particular thing, it loses value. I'll use that as an example. I only take on 4 one-on-one coaching clients every quarter. Anybody who knows me, nope, ain't got no openings until the next quarter. I only take on 4 every quarter. And what you want to make sure is, your schedule is like, look, ain't but 100 people can take this challenge. When it gets to 100, or whatever number you choose, it says, sign up for the next time. We'll notify you when we get it open. They ain't got all day. What shape around that? The universe does what?
Reward people who take action differently than those that don't.
Exactly.
Take action.
We also said that all of the challenges, whether you do it yourself, or whether you take our elite challenge, is going to be featured on 21change.com. Let's slide for this. So let's talk about 21change.com.
So 21change.com is a website that we are creating where anyone can come and find any topic of their area that needs to be changed. So basically, 21 days to change your life in any area. So I don't know, can somebody hit the light so they can really see this? So you'll see here, we have the home buyer challenge, the bride to be challenge, the fitness challenge, the credit challenge, 21 days to organize your entire home, adoption, business. So if you get either one of the packages, your challenge will be advertised here, and we will be promoting this page, heavy SEO, things like that.
So we're going to be going on stage and say, hey, listen, who in here wants to change something in their life? I'm gonna give you something free today. Here's what I'm gonna give you something free. I'm gonna give you something guaranteed to change your life, no matter what area of your life you're trying to change. I want you to go to 21change.com, and you'll find challenges that are designed to change your life. Because to change your life, you need to change your habit. And it takes 21 days to change your habit, break a habit, or create a new habit. Go to 21change.com. When they get there, guess whose sites they're gonna see? Yeah, you got it. Somebody said it right. Mine. You got it right. Okay, put the lights on. So, here's what it's going to cost if you want to do this yourself. By the way, you don't have to do this. You got the paper right there. Online, you got the paper. You can choose to just go it alone, but if you want the videos and things like that, hey, you can get it for $297. The elite package is $1397. Only for the people who are in the Business Booster Bootcamp. Have a bit of a special for you. If you're in the Business Booster Bootcamp, it's $97. That's today. And tomorrow, don't call me tomorrow. Don't answer me. $97 for the basic package, $597 for the elite package. We do have a cash flow management system for those people who need to manage their cash flow. If you need to manage your cash flow, you can just we can do that in 2 easy payments. And you will be passing out the forms, pass out those forms to the people. And I think, Keisha, woo, I am good, Keisha. 13 seconds, your challenge worked. I had 13 seconds left. But let's get those papers passed out real quick.
And what's that website again?
21change.com, 21change.com. Don and Shay, you guys will help get those passed out. We're going to give everybody, Shay, would you give me 2 minutes? I'm going to give everybody a chance to get 2 minutes to get those filled out. We're going to take a couple of questions, whether it be online or whether...
Let me just say, for online, if you want to order, that page is going to be up on the page you're on right now as soon as we complete with the presentation.
Okay, you said again?
They'll be able to order as soon as we're done.
Okay, so if you are online, don't worry. If it is not on there, it's a special. Here's what's going to happen. In about 5 minutes, you're going to go to bigbusinessmakeover.com/BBB, and you will see the link to be able to take advantage of that. And all fairness, because this is only a Business Booster Bootcamp special, we will only leave that special up till 6 p.m. today, Eastern Standard Time. But if not, you can still get it, but you're just paying full price. Okay? Yeah. I'm taking questions while you guys are filling out the forms. I want you guys to get those forms filled out, take out cash flow management system. If you got a problem, first I'm gonna say, here, our Amazon bestseller. Talk to me, Melanie Bonita.
We take those that take the elite challenge. Can I have that done by Tuesday?
I don't think so.
How long? What is the average time?
Change credit card. You can get
Really,
it done.
I mean, really though, it's not us that takes the time, it's you putting together your contract.
On average, I would say on average, the average person takes 2 to 3 weeks to put this together. Remember, business is not a race, it's a process. In a race, winning is defined by who finishes first. But with a process, winning is defined by what? Finishing, period. You see what I'm saying? So we don't want you to just finish fast, we want you to finish in an excellent way. And so part of our one-on-one consulting session with you will be designed to make sure that you are targeting your personas the right way, that your languaging is the right way, that the graphics are the right way, that the video looks the right way. Nothing's coming out of here that makes me look bad. I'm a marketing consultant to the stars. There's no bad ones coming out of here. I'm going to take this question and this question. By the way, fill those forms out.
Okay, so basically everything you're going over, you have to do it yourself or elite, and you do the entire system.
Yeah.
And what do you require?
I will be meeting with you to go over your content and help you do the videos. And we handle a lot of the programming in the back end and setting up your emails. And what happens is sometimes you in business, you can't be forced to have to learn all of these new skill sets to be able to do business. And sometimes we get so locked into trying to do stuff ourselves that now we have to learn all these skill sets when what we really need to be doing is do what we do best. So, I'm a believer, like a perfect example. I know how to make a website. When I get ready to make a website, I go hire Keisha. Keisha, give me one of those $4.97 websites. Here is my check right now. Right? Because you can always make more money. The number one mistake that most entrepreneurs make is they spend too much time trying to do things themselves. And they turn themselves into employees. They've gotten to the entrepreneur world to become CEOs, to become business owners. But what they really did was they just became self-employed people. And so it's designed to break those habits. I'll take this question here.
I just had a quick question about the PLR and the MLR and what's the difference between them.
PLR is private label rights, and they'll usually give you some restrictions. They may say you can't sell this below $13, but they may say that you cannot put this on a membership site. They may give you certain restrictions. They'll tell you what the restrictions are. Master label will do whatever you feel like doing. Have a great time. Thank you for your time. You do whatever you like to it. Okay? But you're gonna. I'm telling you, some of this stuff is amazing.
Question. You got a question. You got a question.
Yeah, I got a question online. Give me the name first.
Okay. One of the names is Kathy, and Kathy's asking, will you meet with folks via the video as well?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We meet virtually. What is her name?
Kathy.
Kathy, the majority of our clients are actually out in different states. We meet with clients in Texas. We got one of our favorite clients, Jay Renee from Best Agents.
She's also on the line. Jay Renee, Ward.
Jay Renee.
What is the number one? What was the number of the T-shirt guy? She's right here. I mean, I'm just following. My job is just to read. I don't make this stuff up.
The house takes 28%. Make sure to get his check. Give us your number.
Right here.
No, right here. Right here. Jay Renee is the one that asked the question.
410
410
262
262
08
77.
77.
All right, you got that? He's going to get those T-shirts to you. And by the way, if you want to get one of those great T-shirts right there, we're going to get those today.
They rather selling them. Yes, we have them.
Okay. You want to get those great T-shirts? BestAgentsInTexas.com. She's one of our clients. She's actually online. We meet with several of our clients online, all around. We have people in LA, California. You might be one of the lucky 4 that we take on this quarter. Who knows? Yes, ma'am.
If they skip a day, I know you have the text message in to remind them. Is there any way to drop a video in and send to them hey, I see you spell off the challenge?
Which autoresponder? If you're using the right one, yours won't skip it. It depends on which autoresponder that you're using it. And you need a serious one for that, like the infusion software. We'll talk about that. That's a serious one. If you need a basic one, one that just does what you really needed to do, I'm going to recommend like an AWeber or something like that. But I sent a special link. One of the special links that we sent you on there is you can get the autoresponder for 30 days for $1, just so you can try it out. Okay. And then afterwards, it goes up to $19. You gotta use the link to get the $1 special, okay? Any more questions online, Shay Brown? Any more questions online?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
How many challenges do you get to create in each program?
In the elite, you get one in each. Well, one is designed so at the end of either one that you take, that you can, from that point on, create your own challenge. So if you're in the elite, we do it for you simultaneously while we're teaching you how to do it, right? If you're in the do-it-yourself version, you're still teaching yourself how to do it. It's probably just going to take you a little longer to put it up. 90% of the people that do the do-it-yourself, usually I got to call them back 3 weeks later and be like, you got your challenge done? No. Come on in. How much you gonna cost me? It's still $5.97. It's still $13.97. You missed the special, but now we're gonna take care of it. So see, I like when they wait till the last minute. It's more profitable to me. How do banks make their money? On late fees. Right? Listen, please buy the $97 one. I'll see you in about a month or two. You pay me $13.97. Don't worry a little hard about it. That's so unfair. I'm like, no, I told them. It's like, listen, I told them if they waited to the last minute, it was going to be on them. Okay. All right. If there's no more questions, let me give you, Shay, if you bring that sheet up and we're ready for the next set of instructions. It's time to get ready to go into our breakout session. By the way, if you have filled out your form, please pass it to the end of the row. Or the end of the pass it to the end of the row, and Eric is going to be coming around coming down to the middle aisle. Actually, do me a favor. Just pass it all the way to the end. Pass it all the way to the end. What are you going to think about it?
Yeah, we'll talk after the session.
Okay. All right, I need all my speakers for the breakout in the room real quick.
Hey. Sure.
Oh, I have to see this. So you said you said it's like work. That's like having to do what you guys.
Okay, point out to me for the end of the day.
You the one who wanted to do that.
Okay, I need all the speakers for the first workshop. I need William Murray, I need Don White, I need Chris Bridges, not Chris Bridges, I need Ash Sugarla, Odessa Hopkins, and Rick Hopkins. I need them real quick to the front of the room before we break our first session.
Let me go get Odessa.
Why didn't they bring? What happened? I will get them. Yeah, and you can just go back to the front desk. Okay, we're getting ready to have our breakout sessions. By the way, somebody give me a time check. Somebody tell me what time it is. I know we're running about 30, 40 minutes behind.
Time check. 10:52.
Okay, so we're running about 52 minutes behind?
Yep.
It's 10:52?
Yes.
Okay, so everything's going to move down 1 hour, right? That's okay. You're going to be going to your breakout session. Let me be crystal clear. Those workshops are small and intimate. Repeat after me. Small and intimate. There is no workshop crashing. No workshop crashing. Go to the workshop that you signed up for. If you forgot it, go back to the front desk. They'll tell you which one you signed up for. At 11 o'clock, they're going to be a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different workshops. Okay, so let me just tell you about each one. Each person is going to tell you for about 30 seconds what they're going to be talking about. So here on the main floor, is going to be Rick Hopkins. He's going to be teaching consultant mastery. His workshop is called You're Not in Kansas Anymore. He's going to be teaching you how to become a consultant. All right, so if you're interested in becoming a consultant, there's more money in what you know than what you do. Rick Hopkins is going to be in that room. Rick, you had really 30 seconds to tell the audience real quick about your workshop and what they can look forward to.
Okay, we're not in Kansas anymore. It uses the Wizard of Oz as a metaphor for the economy that we're in now. You know, we want to go, first thing Dorothy wanted to do was go back home to the way things were. We can't go back home. We got to live in the world we're in now. This presentation is going to really show you how to get your economy, your personal economy, back up and working right now.
Okay. All right. Rick is going to be in the main floor. He's going to be on the main floor twice. He's going to be in the main floor from 11 to 11:55, and then he's going to be back on the main floor again from 12 to 12:55, okay? All right, and then we're going to break for lunch right after this. So you'll be teaching that twice for those people who missed it the first time, okay? In the ASAE room, that's the room all the way on the other side, right? It's the other big room. We're going to be having Odessa Hopkins. She's going to be bringing to us, what's your millionaire hustle? Odessa, you got 30 seconds to cover. What can they come to expect?
You can expect to find out not only how to become a millionaire, but what the terminology means, because if you don't know what it means, you can't become a millionaire. So in working with billion-dollar companies, I've learned what their secret is, and I'm going to pass that on to you.
Okay. All right. By the way, if you are watching online, you will be getting Rick Hopkins for your 11 o'clock session, and for your 12 o'clock session, you will be getting Odessa Hopkins if you're watching online, okay? Now, don't worry, the videos from the other workshops will be uploaded later today, so you still won't be missing out. All right. Also, the rooms are labeled, but if you've forgotten what room you need to go to, don't worry, go back to the front. No workshop crashing, okay? They won't let you in anyway. In addition, they're going to ask you at the end of each session to empty back out the room, and they'll let you back in, okay? I hope you got your badges. If you don't, you would need to show your ID, okay? We also have in the small conference room Ash Shukla, the international sensation, also known as Ash is Cash. Ash, would you take the center floor real quick and tell us what we can come to expect? You have 30 seconds.
Okay. You will be learning.
You need to come right here to the middle. There we go, right there. Thank you so much.
How is everyone? Great. Great. How would you like to take your passion to profits?
Yes.
Well, come to the shop.
He's going to be teaching you how to turn your passion into profits, okay? In the small conference room, or correction, small room number 2, you're going to be having William Murray teaching you the common sense rules to success. Stop making success so hard when you can make it easy by just following these simple steps. Come on up here, William. You really have 30 seconds. One of you is already gone. Set the timer, honey. Set the timer. You know how he is.
What I teach you is the thought and action process to success, to reaching your goals and your dreams. I give you the roadmap, your GPS system. In order to grow, you must know.
All right. And then, hailing all the way from Cincinnati, Ohio, WKRP's. We have the leadership expert in the house. We have Don White. Don White will also be in the small conference room. He'll be there from 11 to, in the small room number 1, actually, small room number 1. The room is labeled. By the way, the small rooms are the rooms that you see right when you first come in. Those 3 rooms on the side. There's 1, 2, and 3. They'll be labeled. And Don's going to be teaching a special intimate course on leadership. Don, you got 30 seconds. Tell us about it.
All right. How's everybody this morning?
Great.
How many people believe that they have greatness in them? I believe the greatness in all of you. How many people believe that they are leaders? Raise your hand. Okay. Leadership. That's what this class is going to be about. It's going to be about leadership, how leaders can earn more money with a twist of coaching.
Okay. So, one small note, because I got to email. Y'all crazy. Y'all would email me at 1:42 at night. This thing Rick was still up. We will be uploading videos from a lot of the key classes, so if you miss one, oh, wow, you better go to the website. You're like, oh, I really want to be in Keisha's class. I really want to be in Rick's class. No problemo. We're going to be uploading the video right to the site. You'll be able to access it for up to 2 weeks. So, without further ado, I want to give you guys some quick notes. We wanted to make sure that you guys wasn't going to go hungry. So 2 quick things. There are some shakes out there from mixology.com, right? We wanted to make sure to have those fruit shakes provided for you all throughout the day, at least at 2 o'clock. So they'll be here, so run in and out of the class, you get your shakes, so you can be moving. Also, some of y'all were tired. Some of y'all were up late last night. So one of my friends, he didn't even get into like 3 o'clock in the morning. Where's JJ Ruffin? He in here? JJ Ruffin in here? He got in. You drove down, right?
Yes.
Where'd you drive down from?
Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland,
Ohio.
So we got some shakes out there, but I brought a friend for you because I know you might get a little sleepy. Come on down here with us. Quickly. Come on down for some shameless self-promotion.
Yes.
There's a table all the way up at the front. You will see her table. There are free energy drinks there for you. Right?
Is it
free and organic. If you get a little tired, you need a little bit of boost, you need some focus and power, go to the table, she'll get you something made up right away. But so, tell me about this drink. You got 30 seconds. 2 already gone.
It's all natural. It's organic. It's called XM Plus. It was used by the Olympic athletes to better their game, and it really focuses you and wakes you up within 15 minutes.
And where is it made? Where is it made? Where is it made?
All our products come from India.
Go get your shakes. Go get some information.
We'll start at what time? I don't know why I'm excited. They're going right
2 minutes. I got 2 minutes. Get your shakes. Get the class. Get your shakes. Get the class.
The shake. Yeah. Don't break no.
Test.
Oh yeah, this is about 10 seconds. All you need. I got to set up. You need to tell me what to click. That's all.
1 second. 1 second.
Watch. Watch out. Watch out. Don't follow her. It's bomb. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Miss Mom.
Huh?
Oh, you can make it too. Okay. D, and I'll email you. Thank you. Who will it make it out? Yes.
I got to turn the mic down a little.
Nah, because they can't get on this. Just bring it down some.
Oh, we'll be contacting you next week.
No, just bring it down low on it. That's right.
But the video one,
come back up just a little bit.
Get the videos until
Hold on,
Friday because they get reproduced. But we're going to contact you next week. Okay. Okay. We'll contact you on Monday to coordinate calendar. What is daytime or evening best?
Testing. 1, 2.
Okay. What about later in the week, like days generally work better? Oh, okay. So I'm going to contact you Monday. But let me give you a head start. Go ahead and start with steps 1 through 4. Steps. So go ahead and like if you can out in the Word document. So when we meet, we're gonna like go through each step.
Are you ready? I'm ready.
Good.
Okay, I'll be waiting for you.
All right.
Hello. Testing. 1, 2. Testing. Testing.
I'm gonna have to give you change later today. Is that okay? So let me write that. So. Which one of these sessions do I need to do? You don't need WordPress. What? I didn't even hear about a WordPress. I don't know what the sessions are. Oh, in the front. So what I'm asking you is which of these sessions do I need to do?
I can't tell.
I don't even know what the
Okay.
Okay,
I'll log on.
that's it. Okay, I got it. So we're gonna talk after my session.
Yeah, I need, cause I need to.
Okay.
I really need to know about my.
Anybody else?
I was trying to.
I've never seen Rick or Jessica.
Okay, you're going to help me out real quick.
Are they the same? No.
It's okay. I got that. We don't need much space. We just need a little bit.
Thank you. I was trying to.
What's going on?
They're 2 different presentations. Okay. But I thought you saw Rick's.
Ooh, you got to see Rick's. Rick's is the one.
All right, so you're telling me that's what I'm
That's the one. Hey, I'm telling you, Rick's is the one.
Which one do I need to be in?
Rick's.
Sit his first and Odessa.
Why you think we filming his on the website? What? I said, why you think we put his on the website?
I need to get somebody to change. You have 3 ones.
I do not have 3 ones.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You're doing consulting, right?
I'm doing, we're not in Kansas anymore. That's a business presentation.
But it's about consulting?
No, it isn't.
Okay.
Oh, I missed
That's
it.
a simple answer.
Trying to go where I'm supposed to go, nobody, because I don't know.
No, it's supposed to go beyond the thing.
Go back and sit right where I was.
Okay.
ready to go.
All right, can you hear me okay, Doc?
Whose coffee is this? Whose coffee is this? Okay. Make
You
a
wanna
note.
empty it? I'll take it.
Oh yeah, but let's
I'll
make a
take it
note.
out.
Ain't nobody put nothing on this table. This is
So do you generally just go out then, or do you have a technique? One night I got caught because of my family's.
I'm going to ask this to people in the consultant class. I want everybody on that class to be on the front row. So I ask you to go right to the front row. Everybody in this class, I want you guys to move right to the front row.
The second row?
No, the front row, the front row. The front row, I want you right on the front row. Remember, this is designed to be intimate. Designed to be intimate. That means we're special, right?
You're very special.
I mean, when you said I was like, oh, he's putting everything. I had to see what
I was very bad.
I gave him a soul reception. I just had to show up. No, I had to make sure. I was like, every once in a while, people think they can do what I can do, but I was like, you get a real clear indication what the difference is.
A big difference. Yeah, I'll send you the form.
Okay, let's start.
Everyone's already started.
All right, we ready to go?
Yes.
Watch them count. Let's start right.
Oh.
Go ahead, start.
Where's the 21, huh?
Trevor, Trevor, in that cup.
Where's the who?
Where's the music from?
No, I got the music.
Oh! I thought he said hit it.
Thank you.
Got it. All right, we're getting started. You guys are fortunate.
Are we ready? All right, let's go. All right.
No, he wants to. He got it.
I got the music. Okay, everybody, let's get started. Okay, welcome.
I'll get your napkin.
Before we get started, I just want to take a minute. This has been a great conference so far.
Yeah.
I mean, I've just learned some amazing stuff since the time that I've been here. So, congratulations to Trevor Ice and his crew. They put on just a fantastic workshop so far, and they set the bar really high for me. So, my name is Rick Hopkins.
Hi, Rick.
Hi, Rick. I am the president of GM Hopkins and Associates Consulting. I'm also #1 best-selling author of the book, Nonprofit Doesn't Mean No Profit. And that is a guide to financial success for nonprofit agencies. A lot of them don't know they can make a profit and they don't handle themselves enough. But my company also deals with business as well as nonprofit. So that's my presentation today, which is on business. And I want to go on record to say I wrote that book. Okay? It's not a PLR, an MLR. I wrote that book.
Now, you can buy the MLR version and change the name and you can say you wrote it now.
So now we get that straight. Now I'm currently in the process of writing my second book. As I told you, I have both business and nonprofit clients. And my business clients just sort of needle me. They say, when are you going to write a book that we can use? So some of the material I'm covering today is going to be in that second book, so I really appreciate your feedback as to how useful this is. Okay? All right, let's get started here. All right, gotta love that. Here we go. Presentation is, we're not in Kansas anymore. All right? Woo! Trevor loves that song. By the way, I am aware that music is from The Wiz. Okay, it is not from The Wizard of Oz, but I just wanted to update things a little bit for you. Okay? Now, we're not in Kansas anymore. What that means is, it's using The Wizard of Oz as a metaphor. And when Dorothy wakes up in a strange new world, so like a lot of us feel now, we woke it up into a strange new world. The technology, the internet, and the social media, and the world economy, all this stuff is new to some of us. And you kind of want to just go back to the way things were, but you can't do that. Just like Dorothy couldn't go back to Kansas until she went through some certain steps. So that's what we're going to try to do today. Okay. Now, we all know this person. This is Dorothy. And The Wizard of Oz is the story of Dorothy. Or at least her life, or one day in her life. Now, as she goes through the process, this is all going to come together. So I know some of you are wondering, what's Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz have to do with business. But I will show you, I promise.
Toto, I'm afraid we're not in Kansas anymore.
Got that right, Dorothy. We are not in Kansas anymore. As much as we like to be in that comfortable place we call home, we just aren't there. We have to make this place home. Now, Dorothy spent the entire movie trying to figure out how to get home. Okay? Now, metaphorically speaking, home is that time when you had a job and you worked hard and you were loyal to your company and your company was loyal to you. They weren't going to fire you 2 months before your pension was due. Okay? That was then. Okay? This is now. All right? Now, back then was a time when your mortgage, your house was worth more than you owed. It wasn't upside down. That was Kansas, metaphorically speaking. Well, we're not in Kansas anymore. So how do we go forward? Well, Dorothy spent the entire movie trying to find out how to get home. Everybody she came across is, how do I get back to Kansas? And eventually she came upon the good witch of the north, Glinda, who said, there's this wise and wonderful wizard that lives in Emerald City. I don't have the power to send you home, but he does. So he lives at the end of the yellow brick road. So that's how we got started. Now, this wise and wonderful wizard, remember we're dealing with metaphors. The wizard is the metaphor for those things in our life that we think are going to solve our problems for us. Okay, whether it's the government who's going to take care of us, it's going to bail us out, it's going to give us a stimulus package, it's going to guarantee us health care, whatever it is. On the other hand, it could also be a metaphor for big business. The other side says big business is going to take care of you. But all the resources of big business is going to trickle down to you and everything's going to be okay. Well, the truth is that the truth lies probably somewhere in between, as with most things. So there is no absolute. But the one thing that is absolute is no one's going to solve the problems for you. You got to do that yourself. Now, this is the start of the Yellow Brick Road. It starts in Munchkin Land. All those pleasant little people that are out there. Dorothy is on her way to see the wizard. I love this movie, by the way. So off she goes to see the wizard, okay? All right, now, along the way, she meets some very interesting characters, okay? I'm sure you remember those guys. The Scarecrow, and the Tin Man, and the Cowardly Lion. Now, as she encounters these people along the way, they each tell Dorothy what their issue is, what their situation is. And Dorothy says, hey, I'm on my way to see the wizard. He's going to solve my problem. I'm sure he can solve your problem too. Come along with me. Now, just for the sake of remembrance, the Scarecrow wanted a brain. He felt that if he was just smarter, everything would fall into place for him. Okay? And the Tin Man wanted a heart. He felt that it made him more human. If he was just more human, then he would be successful. And the Lion, who was the king of the jungle, felt that he lacked courage. And if the wizard could just give him courage, everything would be okay. Well, they eventually get to the Emerald City and they have an audience with the wizard. But you remember how that worked out? I'm trying to remember how that worked out.
What about the heart that you promised Tin Man? And the courage that you promised Cowardly Lion? And Scarecrow Day? What?
Didn't work out too well, did it? Because in the end, the wizard was just a man behind the curtain. Okay? He couldn't really solve their problems for them. They had to solve them themselves. So, what's the moral of this story? Think about it now. What is the moral of the story?
Click your heels together 3 times.
Right.
Click your heels 3 times. Everything will be okay, right?
Power with
Okay. Not exactly. So, do you want to know the truth?
Yes.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Okay?
That would be me.
Well, what is the truth? Okay? We have all these concepts out there, but what is the actual truth? The truth is there is no wizard. Okay? The government is not going to save you. The government's not going to bail you out. If you put the money at the top, big business is going to keep that money. not going to trickle down to your feet. You got to create your own economy. You got to do it yourself. It's all about you. In the end, it's all about you. You have to take responsibility for your personal economy. Now, personal economy is a concept that we're going to talk about in great detail in the presentation.
Now, if you know what you're worth, then go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not point the finger saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Yo, that ain't you. You're better than that.
Not a lot I can add to that. The first step is to believe in yourself. Have conviction in what you're trying to accomplish. Believe that you can build a personal economy that's going to allow you to be financially successful. So, are you ready to start changing your personal economy? Are you familiar with Robert Kiyosaki?
Yes.
His cash flow quadrant is a financial principle that really changed my life because it made it very simple to figure out how to get from where I am to where I wanted to be. I didn't say easy, I said simple. He wrote a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And he charted that on this graph with the left side and the right side. And basically, he had two major influences in his life. His poor dad, who was his natural father, was an educated man, but he was not a wealthy man. He was not a man of means. His rich dad was actually the father of his best friend, who was a successful business person. He got advice from both of these people. And it was conflicting advice. So he had to choose which was going to work for him. Now, on the left side, the advice that he got from his natural father, his poor dad. And his poor dad taught him, above else, to value security. So get a job working for somebody else because they're going to pay you. And work hard because they're going to be loyal and they're going to respond with that loyalty by taking care of you all the way up to retirement. Okay, that's what he was taught. That's what I was taught. That's what most of us were taught. And I think in this new world that isn't Kansas anymore, I think we realize that's not the reality. His rich dad, however, taught him to value freedom. Okay, time freedom, money freedom, the ability to do what you want when you want. Okay, that was what he got from his rich dad. Now, the chart looks like this. Very simple. In the top left quadrant, you have the E. The E stands for employee. That's where most of us are. The great majority of people in the world are E's. They're employees. They value safety. They value security. They may complain about their job. They may complain about their life, but in the end, they know that this Friday or every 2 weeks, they've got a paycheck coming in. They know how much it is. It may not be enough, but they know how much it is. And they're content with that. As you evolve from the E to a point where you have a job, which is safety and security, some people grow to become self-employed. They say, well, I need a little bit more. I need to not just have a job, but I need to own my job. That stuff is in the way down there, but underneath there it says, own your job. That's good, but also realize that you may own the job, but in most cases, you are the job by yourself. Meaning in some ways, it's very similar to being an employee. If you get sick, or if you're out of commission, then the money stops coming in. But it is a step in the right direction. It's a natural progression. Now we're moving over to the right side of the quadrant, which is the rich dad section of the quadrant. It's the one that's based on building freedom in your life. Now the B stands for business owner. And that's a situation where people work for you. Now, if you own a business or several businesses, you can go play golf, you can go do the things that you enjoy doing, and you're still going to make money. Because why? People like you and me and everybody else are back at home working. Okay? That's the advantage of being a business owner. But the ultimate is you want to continue on that spectrum to where you achieve true freedom, which is to be an investor. An investor, sorry you can't see that, but an investor uses money make money. You guys watch Shark Tank?
Yeah.
One of my favorite shows.
Oh,
It
yeah.
really is. Those guys are investors. They own multiple businesses. They don't go to work every day, not in the traditional sense. Their money works for them. And they use that money to grow more businesses. That's ultimately where you want to be. Now, we're not all going to get there, but we can all have aspects of all these sectors to the point that as this sector grows, we'll become more and more financially independent. Now, I mentioned my company was GM Hopkins & Associates. That company name means something. Associates refers to the business partners that I partnered with to allow my consulting business to be successful. I realized a long time ago that I don't have all the answers. I'm good at what I'm good at, I'm not good at what I'm not good at, but if you find the right partners, you can be successful. One of my partners I'm going to talk about today is My Econ Incorporated. It's a financial services company. So as I begin to consult with individuals about how to build a business, about how to be financially successful, I needed the tools that I didn't have to create myself. You know, in some ways it's like the PLR, the MLR. You know, if it's already there, why create the wheel? My Econ had an excellent program that fit perfectly into my consulting strategy. So I incorporated it. I have a program called Personal Financial Success. And that's a little bit about what we've talked about so far. How do I build my personal economy to the point where I have enough cash flow in my life now to live comfortably, and I'm able to build assets over time so that when I'm ready to stop working, those assets are going to continue working and provide the income that I need to be comfortable. There are 3 steps to the process, by the way. The first step is to minimize taxes and debt. And I'll cover these in more detail in future slides, but we don't realize how much money we spend in taxes. We really don't. The world was set up, at least our tax code was set up to favor businesses. Big surprise, huh? Since most of us are not business owners, we miss out on those tax deductions. I'm going to show you how to fix that real quick. Building business and investment income. That's your ultimate goal. Once you have the repair work done, once you finish the base, building the base of your economy, your personal economy, now you need to begin building additional business and investment income. It all comes together in the cash flow success cycle. It shows you how all the pieces fit together. Now, I don't want to say that Uncle Sam is picking your pocket. I don't want to say that. But we pay a lot of taxes. We lose over 40% of our income every year in taxes. We've been doing it for so long, we don't even notice it anymore. But imagine if you had that money back. One day I sat down and figured out, over my 30-year career working in the rat race, I probably gave about $500,000 to Uncle Sam that I could have had myself, reducing my debt, putting it into my 401k and my retirement program. It could have been compounding interest, and I'd have been in much better shape. But I didn't do that. I didn't know any better. I want to help you to know better. I want to show you how to give yourself an immediate pay raise. We could all use a pay raise. You know, I'm not talking about your employer saying, well, there are no raises this year because the economy is tough. We're going to have to cut you back in order for you to keep your job. I want to show you how to give yourself an immediate pay raise. And a tax cut. All right, all the politicians are talking about who gets the tax cut. Give yourself your own doggone tax cut. I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, 80% of us fill out our W-4 tax withholding form incorrectly. When I was 16 and got my first job, I asked, what do I do with this? I said, oh, just put down 0 because you don't have any kids, you don't have, you know, all the things you need to have, so just put down 0. Well, that has nothing to do with deductions. Allowances and deductions are 2 different things. So we start out with bad information. So we're happy when we get that refund at the end of the year, not realizing, most of us, that Uncle Sam has been keeping that money and investing it all year. You should have that money and invest it. Then when he gives it back to you, he doesn't pay you interest on it, and then he taxes it on top of that. So that's like triple jeopardy, I think. So you have to understand that the average person can get $300 to $600 back into his paycheck, his or her paycheck, immediately by correctly filling out their W-4. reading the questions, interpreting the questions correctly. Now I'm going to put these numbers in perspective. I'm going to start with the low number. In order to clear $300, you probably need to make $500. That's how much of the tax bite is going to come out of that. So that $300 represents $500 of earned income. How'd you like the $500 on record? Okay, that's what would happen if your job paid for that. Now, if you had an investment that would have spent off $300 a month worth of income, that investment would be about $30,000. So you need a $30,000 investment to cover that, $300 a month. So that's significant. $300, $600, that's significant. Now, the way to access those business deductions I talked about earlier is to start a home business. Very easy, very simple to do. Now, instead of having 6 tax deductions, you have over 450. You can now deduct your cell phone, your mileage, your meals, your office in the home. Now, all these things that Mitt Romney does to get to 14%, you can do that as well. Trips, vacations, absolutely, all of that. Yeah, it's all there. And the government doesn't mind if you do it. The government's concept is, I'm going to make you take it back. If you don't take it back, I'm going to keep it. I want to show you how to take it back. Now, the business deductions we just talked about, which represent, for the average person, $3,500 to $10,000 a year of money that comes back into your pocket in terms of reducing your taxable income. Pretty significant. I tell you, that's how I calculated that $500,000 over 30 years that I paid the government. I had to pay. Okay, everybody likes to talk about money. So briefly, we're going to talk about money. The program that I'm going to share with you has a money-making business income component to it, and it's going to show you 3 ways in which you can make money. First is through leveraged income, using other people to help you earn that money, so that if you go down, sickness, illness, there is still going to be money coming in. The other way is residual income. And that's the income that you earn one time, but it continues to come month after month after month. Sort of like your bills. You know, your cable bill, you only signed up for it one time. But that bill's going to come every month, whether you turn your TV on or not. That's residual bills. I want to show you how to get residual income working. Now, affiliate income, that's the secret. At least in my business of consulting, if you have affiliate income, if you have OPP, other people's products and services making money for you, particularly in a digital form, particularly online, you're literally making money while you sleep. Now, this is where it all comes together, the cash flow success cycle. You master this concept, and you'll be retired before you know it. The first step is tax savings. We talked about that. That's a significant amount of money. That's your money that you're now going to have access to. You can use that money to reduce your debt and expenses, even eliminate your debt. Your credit cards, your student loans, your car payments. Those are things that are eating up money that you can use either for current expenses or for putting into investments. By creating that additional cash flow, you now have flexibility to allow to use that money for your purposes in a proactive mode instead of a reactive mode. Talk about business income. Add business income to the cash flow you've already created in the first 2 steps. Now you're starting to see the power of the cash flow success cycle. Finally, you want to create revenue-generating assets. Remember, you can only get income really in 2 ways. One is through your labor and your personal efforts and leveraging the efforts of others while you're working. But when you retire, you need to have assets, revenue-generating assets that are producing income so that you can retire. You can stop working and you can do some of the things you always wanted to do. So the end result is personal financial success. And that's why the program that I'm referring to you is called the Personal Financial Success Program. By going through this process, we'll take you through these steps and get you where you need to be. Now, I mentioned that my Econ Incorporated was my partner on the financial side. So we teamed up to provide this program to you such a way that it's replicable, so that you can do it because it's been done, all the steps are laid out for you. You have in place a personalized business website. You don't have to create that, it's already done for you. All the tools are already incorporated in that website. The cash flow management systems I talked about, the steps and all the tools needed are contained right in that website. You don't have to create those. My job as a consultant is to help you master those, use those to your advantage. There's included an online financial education and resource center. There are videos, training videos, there are documents, all the things you need to reinforce your own financial knowledge. And if you yourself choose to become a consultant, then you can share that knowledge with others in a replicable system. Everything doesn't have to come from you out of your head. Now last but not least, this is where the partnership comes in. MyEcon provides the infrastructure. I can provide the support and the coaching services. I can teach you how to use the tools. I can show you the best strategies to use to market the tools. The first thing I'll do with you is this, they call a personal financial success assessment. I will sit down with you, or on the phone or on video, and we'll go over what year do you want to retire? How much money do you need to make to be comfortable? Is it $3,000 a month? Is it $5,000 a month? Is it $50,000 a month? Whatever that number is, once I know when you want to retire, what you need to retire on, we'll put a plan in place to build an asset that will get you there by that time. Now, if you're like probably 90% of the people, the year you think you want to retire is not going to produce the income or the asset producing revenue that you're going to need. So I'll show you how to use the business income system to build that revenue. And it will greatly reduce the amount of time it takes you to get to where you want to go when you want to be there. So that's the first thing we do, because if you don't know where you're going, any road will get you. Now, the second is the cash flow manager software. As I said, the IRS is more than willing to give you the tax deductions. They ask you to do one thing. They ask you to prove it. They ask you to document it, keep good records. I can provide you with an online cash flow management financial software that doesn't require any knowledge of accounting whatsoever to be able to use. Now, I had to learn how to use QuickBooks to run a couple of my businesses, and that was a struggle for me. But the smaller businesses, I can certainly run through the cash flow management software. It's online, it's in the cloud, I can access it wherever I want to be, I can print out reports. My tax man loves me now, because now I don't give him boxes of receipts. He wants spreadsheets, now I can give him spreadsheets. Now you may not be able to see the third one, and it's just free business coaching. Again, by taking the program, you get me, okay? At your beck and call. I'm a phone call or an email away if you have questions or need guidance. So my partnership with MyEcon allows my consulting business to thrive. Now, how do you access the program? You need to become an associate of MyEcon Incorporated. That is a one-time setup fee of $179.99. Imagine starting a business for less than $200. There's a monthly fee of $29.95, which will help you keep your website active. It will update your training center. It will add new products and services which you can leverage. So very reasonable, very, very reasonable. And that's why I've incorporated it in my program, because it's a no-brainer. Now, I want you to stay tuned, because I have a very special offer for you. What I just showed you was a good price, but I'm going to make it a little better for you. Expensive bill. Okay. I'm going to offer you a $50 rebate if you will sign up for the MyEcon Associate Program, part of my Jim Hopkins Associate Program, for only $129.99 after rebate. $50. I'm going to personally send you a check from my personal checking account for $50. Okay? Now, this is good for the next 30 minutes only. After that, it goes right back to the regular project. The folks that are in the workshop today, I want to offer it to you for that. So, for those of you that are online, and for those of you that have a laptop or wish to access this by email, or excuse me, by internet, the Personal Financial Success Program can be found at myecon.weebly.com. I created that landing page where you can go, and that will take you right to the sign-up page on my econ website to sign up for the program. Now, the Consulting Mastery Program, which is where I take you to the next step. If you decide that you yourself want to be a consultant, that you have enough expert knowledge in your head where other people are going to pay you for it, I can't teach you that knowledge. You already have that knowledge. What I can do is teach you how to run a successful consulting program. So that program, there's an online application required. Number one, I have limited spots available, and I can't take everyone. You need to make sure that there's a good mesh between me and that person. Sometimes I'm not the right consultant for you to do that, and vice versa. So there's an application that you can get at gmha.weebly.com. GMHA is GM Hopkins Associates.weebly.com. So if you're interested in being a consultant, I encourage you to visit that site. All right, that's for those watching online or for those that have a PC. Now, for some reason, the screen doesn't like my setup, but for those of you that are interested in having me come to speak to your group or organization, or if you just need to contact me in general, you can reach me by email at rhopkins@gmh-assoc.com. That's GM Hopkins and Associates, that's what that is. You can reach me by phone at 1-877-223-0346. And my website, gmhopkins.info. Now, I have a handout that I'll give everyone as soon as I'm done here, and all this information is in there as well. But in short, that's the presentation. The presentation was about showing you how you can develop your own personal economy. You can take control of your life in this situation now, and you don't have to do it all at once. You don't have to quit your job. You don't have to create this whole upheaval in your life. Start at your pace and build forward. So, anyone have any questions? Key, could you help me for a second? Could you get my handouts right there and give one to everyone? I neglected to sit those out on the chair before we started. Take those with you. It's got the slides from the presentation. It has the sign-up forms for the 2 programs I mentioned. Anyone have any questions? Everything was crystal clear, huh?
Any examples of leveraged income?
Sure. In the program, we show you how to build a team of individuals that are working with you and for you to help build income, so that their production is helping you to okay? Yes.
Regarding the consulting assistance, is that consulting with an individual who has their own area of expertise and helping them to understand how to best?
You know, we all kind of say, well, when I retire, I want to be a consultant. All the politicians, when they retire, they want to be consultants. Because they have a very specific knowledge that people want to take. Well, most of us do that. Everybody has something that you're good at. Okay? I mean, how many times does your boss come to you and ask your advice on something, okay, that he gives for free? In most cases, your expert knowledge is worth more to clients you haven't even met yet than it is to the people that sign your paycheck. Because they say you can't be a prophet in your own land, right? But as a consultant, if you properly market and position yourself, brand yourself as an expert, get out there on social media, get your content out there, write that book, you know, so folks can see what's going on. And say, hey, this person, I really like the way they think. And it's not as hard as you might think. It really isn't. The Consulting Mastery Program was designed for that. Because it's really from my personal experience. When I left my employer after 30 years, I knew a lot of stuff. And I knew that I could do it. And I had no problem explaining to people, you know, how I could help them. The problem was there weren't enough people that I had access to explain it to. So I had a couple of clients here and there, but once I learned, not only do I need to master marketing and the internet and social media and all those things, but even though I run multi-million-dollar operations as a regional vice president, I had people that did all that. So now it was me that had to learn how to set up the WordPress website and how to do the webinars, and how to create my own products from my own head, how to do my consulting program, how to find partners, to marry up to so that I can deliver excellent programs. That was stuff I had to learn. Well, from that knowledge, I can now pass that on to you in the Consulting Mastery Program. All right, well, if you would look in your packets, in there you will find pictures of the slides. I noticed some of you were taking notes. I apologize for not getting that to you earlier, because you could have taken the notes right there in the packet. But in the very back, you will see the sign-up forms for the Personal Financial Success Program and for the Consulting Mastery Program. You will also see a sheet that gives you the website links, and if you wish to go online at a later date and sign up, the only problem with that is you won't get the discounts that you're going to get today. But it's so reasonably priced, I don't think that really should be an issue. But I want to thank you all for your time. And we have a few minutes before the next workshop, so feel free to sit, look through the packet, fill out the forms. You have a question?
No.
It's okay?
I'm saying there's still things out there.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, they aren't ready to leave yet.
Yeah. Oh.
They got work to do. Well, Mr. Otts?
Yeah.
We have finished a little early to try to get us a little bit back on schedule. They're looking at their packets and considering filling out the forms.
Okay.
So,
we got 20 minutes, 20 minutes.
I'll tell you, you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to do, one of my business associates is actually in the room right now, Mr. Keith Tucker. Keith Tucker is the Executive Vice President with my Incorporated. Keith, come on, let everybody see you. He's going to have a table out front. And as you're wandering around, if you want to stop and get some real detailed information about my econ, Mr. Tucker can do that too. You want to say a couple words to everyone, Keith?
Yeah, I tell you, Mr. Rick Hopkins is a dynamic individual. The programs that he's put in place, I guarantee you they work. I've been doing my econ now.
Hold up. I'm sorry. We got some questions from the audience when you get a chance. But go. You want to take the question, or you want to let them finish it?
Let them finish this, and I'll take the questions after.
We have Mr. Keith Tucker here, everybody. And Keith, the audience said, the first thing the audience said, they say, speak up, we can't hear you. You online, you just got to speak up. You stand right there, you got to speak up.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Keith Tucker, and like I said, Mr. Rick Hopkins is a dynamic individual. The strategy that my econ teaches is remarkable. I've been doing it now for 3 dynamic years and been able to pay off a little over $100,000 per debt. The strategies that we teach you how to eliminate debt, minimize your taxes. We have some great programs. I'm telling you, if you follow the strategies and just follow the guidelines that my econ teaches, I'm guaranteeing that you will have financial success. So I tell you, go ahead and sign up, get the package signed in, and I'm telling you, you have great coaches that's going to walk you every step of the way to have a successful business.
Thank you, Keith.
Okay.
That's one line questions, Trevor.
Cynthia Barron wants to know, what are some examples of some revenue generating assets?
Well, a revenue generating asset is simply something that you own that's going to produce revenue for you. Your job, for example, is not an asset. Even though it produces revenue, you don't own it. When you're gone, you can't decide who's going to take your job. You can't leave it to your kids. It doesn't belong to you. A business, like a MyEcon business, for example, is your property. You own it. It generates revenue. You can leave it to your kids. You can sell it. Other investments are 401ks. You know, something that's generating interest revenue for you every month. A house, a rental property. That's an example of a revenue producing asset. So anything that you own that's going to produce money without you doing anything is a revenue producing asset. Anything else online, Mr. Otts?
Yep, I got some more. 1 second.
All right.
1 second. 1 second. Okay. Stu said you are the bomb. He just wanted to He just wanted to tell you that you are the bomb. Mostly everybody has the same question. What is a revenue generating asset? It seemed like that was one of the things, because we see that question multiple times related to the revenue generating assets model, the theory behind revenue generating assets. So you might want to just spend the next few minutes or so just covering the importance of revenue generating assets as well as the theory and the models behind it.
Okay, I'll do that. You know, I think I mentioned during the presentation, you really need to have two different modes when you think about earning revenue. While during your working years, your quote-unquote working years, you need to build revenue in an active fashion, you know, where you're doing the work, where you've got partners that are working, where you're working with a team to build revenue. That's an active function. As you move toward retirement, I should probably not say retirement. If you move toward the time where you want to stop working, you're going to be earning revenue in a passive manner. In other words, you would have created vehicles that are going to make money for you. Your money is going to be making money. That is an example of a revenue generating asset. And I gave some examples, you know, rental real estate, investments, 401k, stocks, bonds, a business that you own, businesses that you own, people that you've contracted with to do work, that you get a percentage of the work they do. All those things are revenue generating assets. And the key to those is it's not you doing all the work. That if something happens to you, God forbid, you get hit by a bus, you get sick, any number of things that can take you out of action, your revenue generating assets will continue to build and grow. And as you acquire more assets, your ability to control your own destiny improves. So hopefully that was enough information. Okay, any more questions? Yes?
Yeah, I have a question about nonprofit. Is there a rule of thumb that the IRS allows a certain amount of income from a nonprofit to be allocated to admin services?
You're talking about grant writing, right?
I don't know.
Okay. And that's one of the reasons I wrote the book, really, not to say like that. Okay. But nonprofit doesn't mean no profit. It deals with a lot of the myths that people have about nonprofit. I mean, I've had clients that have told me, well, Rick, I don't really want to make too much money because I get in trouble with the IRS. Okay? It's not how much money you make, it's what you do with that money. So there is no percentage that you have to give away in order to consider a nonprofit. It's really the mission of your organization and how your program offers and services match up to that mission. So now when you apply for funding, for example, a grant, you can set aside a certain portion for operating, for staff, program delivery. Usually that's between 15 and 20%. Now think of it in terms of a funding. If I'm going to give you money for your program, and 50% of it is going to pay you and pay the light bill, you know, that's not a very good use of my money. So you need to be efficient and show them that you can deliver your program and services for less than 20% of the amount of money you're going to charge to take out the grant. Okay? And I do nonprofit consulting as well, as I mentioned. But because of the nature of the job that I had, I worked for a nonprofit that actually was every bit as much a business as it was. You know, things like not making a profit wasn't an option for me. So, so I tend to keep my feet in both areas pretty aggressive.
Do you know where the name Job came from?
You mean Journey of the Broke?
Yeah. It's actually.
No, tell me where it came from.
Well, what I heard was it's an English word. They created the name or the word job. And what it meant was if they paid their employees too good, they didn't come back after the weekend. Monday they didn't have any employees. So they created jobs, which means just over broke. So if they didn't give them enough money, they were always back at the job on Monday. So you always think of a job as just being over broke.
You know, I've never heard the story, but I had heard the acronym.
That's how the name job came around, was just over broke.
Well, it makes sense to me.
Yeah, and that is what people that work at a job just make ends meet. So, yeah.
So it reminds me of the 40-40-40 plan.
Yes.
Remember that one?
Yes.
40 hours a week, 40 years, and then you retire on 40% of the income that you couldn't live on in the first place. That's what you do as an employee. That's why it's your advantage. Even if you keep, I'm not saying quit your job. In our ideal situation, you can keep that job, but you can also have your business on the side. That will still allow you to take advantage of those tax deductions. And there's over 450 of them. I could do a whole presentation alone just on that. One I'll mention that a lot of people don't realize. You know, if we have kids, we give our kids allowances, we give them spending money. The IRS allows you to pay your child, your minor child, up to $5,800 a year as part of your business. Now, you can have them shuffle papers, you can have them make phone calls. You know, you're going to be giving them money anyway. And it's not limited to one child. If you've got 5 children, okay, you can take 5 times $1,500 as a tax deduction. But you must legitimately have them doing something in your business and pay them a legitimate rate for that. But you're going to be paying them anyway. Okay? All right. My time is just about up. So I want to thank you all here and thank those of you online. Hope you enjoyed the presentation and found it beneficial. And if you need any questions, my contact information is there. If you want to fill out the forms to sign up for either of my consulting programs, I would certainly look for the opportunity to work with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right. Rick, we're going to take a quick break.
Okay.
You need to get your laptop for the second presentation because he's going to be coming right back, but we get a chance to go over and we're going to get a chance to stream your wife live. They're gonna, You guys online, you guys are in for a treat. We're going to be seeing part 2 of the Power Couple. She's going to be teaching What's Your Millionaire Hustle. So Rick, we're going to get you, you're going to plug into your normal spot.
Okay.
Right? I'm going to go over and get your wife filmed right now.
Absolutely.
So we can get ready to rock and roll. And so go ahead and get your laptop. I'll let you run. You got 10 minutes.
Stay tuned for Mrs. Odessa Hopkins. This is a great presentation.
Good job, Mr. Hopkins. Good job. Woo! To the camera. Those people online, you guys are in for a treat. We're gonna come back in about 10 to 15 minutes. But when we come back online, you guys are gonna get the chance to see Odessa Hopkins, author of What's Your Millionaire? No, What's Your Billionaire Hustle? We'll be right back after these messages. Thank you so much. Other room, ASA.